Boom. It's D Nev, the Tribulation Kids. We are out here. What's cracking? Today is Wednesday. I believe it's Wednesday, the 19th. And I hope that you guys are ready for this. So let's get it popping. Let's get into something. Yo, let's go. So today is it's gotta be a special day because I jumped out here, man. I'm like, not because I wanted to be here, but because I wanted to be consistent. And man, I'm telling you, it is getting harder and harder to be consistent out here on these streets. And if you know what I see out here, then you know what's going on. I see you out there, Michelle. How you doing? Koala's in the house. These streets getting hectic. I'm talking about, boy, you want your channel to pop? Get out there and talk about Kanye. Put it in your title. I'm telling you, you're gonna be popping. Your channel gonna grow overnight. I bet y'all won't. I'm good. Kahana in the house. What? Kahana in the house. Look. I might just. I'm telling you, boy, you got something to say, put it in the title. Boy, you can get you 300 to 2,000 people watching you. Real talk. I'm telling you, you think I'm playing? Look, I ain't even gonna test it because I already know it's gonna pop. And I'm like, I'm good. Oh, Kahana in the house. Look, Michelle in the house. Koala in the house. I jumped out here with a lot of energy because I've been wanting to go live, but I ain't really been feeling right. Yay is a free thinker. Yeah, look, they hating on him. A lot of people disagreeing, but I'm not gonna say everything he was speaking wasn't the truth. Jay speaks some facts out there too. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't getting involved. I don't even want a part of it. Look, they dragging people out left and right. I was trying to go on YouTube and find some of my friends. I was getting drained by the Kanye story. I was like, oh Lord, it's everywhere. Oh my God. Look, y'all ain't the only one. I seen it too. You click on one, boy, they gonna keep popping up. Yeah, man. So look, it's early in the morning. I ain't even gonna lie. It's 7:31. And I just jumped out here on purpose, man, because I'm really missing going live and doing the live stream and stuff, but it's like not fun to me as it was. So I'm kind of like getting drained and doing it, and then my allergies has really been getting the best of me. So what I've been doing is I actually been watching series. Like I usually don't watch TV, but I watched the second book of Caden. Power, you know what I mean? The Power with Raising Cain. Yeah, I watched that, and I started watching Tommy's The Force book Force. I ain't really too much because Tommy it's too much like a Steven Seagal to me. Was wondering when you my lives, I don't know, my drive is just, it's not like, I think I used to be more hungry, you know what I mean? And then I got out here seeing how things actually go and how it operates, you know what I mean? And it's just been like, ugh. It, you know what I mean? Oops. So anyway, when I was watching those series, it just got me back into the mind of wanting to write again, you know. Everyone hating Ye because they ain't Ye. Ye can't be bought. They mad. But then again, I don't know. Because can he be bought? You know, or is he already bought? You know, when you think about it, it's like, man, like he can't say nothing. Period. His free speech out the window. Why? Because is he bought for that? That he can't say what he wants. But ever since he made a statement back in the day, anything he say go viral. Can you see Ye just on the live stream just chilling? Nope. Because they ain't finna let him do that. So that's my question. Is he bot? Because I heard some good points out there yesterday too. You know what I mean? Just like with me and YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, really, can I go out there and start my own platform? Yeah. But you still gonna have to go by them guidelines, and that is the truth. Whatever guidelines they got set in place, I heard it yesterday. If you call a school, you're gonna go by them school guidelines. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever said talk TV before. Just talk TV. when they cancel, boy, that word. You doing the right thing, yeah. In live stream, he get 10 million views in the first 2 minutes. Boy, look here. It's busy out there. That's all I know. It is busy in these streets. And if you like to go get the top story, there you go right there. I'm good. I'll listen to your presentation. You know what I mean? I might comment here and there, but don't quote me. No, I don't want them problems. I like to stay under the microscope. You see my title? This is therapy for me. I needed to talk to somebody. Not only is live stream my therapist, but Connor up in there, he's also a doctor. Look, Michelle, she knows something too. She's a counselor. Boy, that counsel word, oh, buddy. Don't nobody want to get out here and get counseled but counseled by a culture, oh Lord. By a community, oh Lord. By the world, oh Lord. Goodness gracious. Don't nobody want that. We are USA free speech. It's essential to our culture. Yeah, but how free is it? You're gonna have to pay a price if you are in this industry. Oh, baby, they don't say too much. And I was thinking that yesterday. I was thinking, yeah, it's for my generation of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because the rappers used to speak out against it. You know what I'm saying? Certain rappers. I ain't gonna say every rapper. Certain rappers. And certain rappers said some things that make you go back and be like, And it's like. I don't know. Ye speaking out, but these new generation rappers, they ain't said nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. Wow. That money good. But the money don't mean nothing to the kid, boy. We go through the tribulation, boy. Where you gonna have pockets at? Nothing. You ain't gonna have no pockets when they walking you over. Now, let me leave it alone. Look, get me started. I was trying to find me a Bible study last night. Somehow, some way, it got my mind went blank when I thought about one. Ooh, I knew where to kill, and I started to get ready to go, and I'm like, man, something came up. The devil always finding a way. Yup, because Hollywood has a bunch of people running the industry. That's somebody right there that knows. I know too. No, that's what I'm saying. People love to live out here. I ain't one of them. I don't need all the riches, the bells and the whistles. I don't need all that. I'm straight. I'm a simple dude. I'm a regular guy. Just give me a live button. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Live button, a live stream, an hour of some tribulation time. I'm good. Try to entertain the people. Good. I definitely ain't trying to get out here in these streets. There you go. Rick One Ball is in the house. Yeah. Little Rick. How you been, baby? I miss you, man. That's my dude right there. Look, I can name that. Pedro's. Oh yeah, the boy. They is out there, Con. Days out there touching on the babies, man. Yo, and then you know what I heard? You all got me talking. I heard it's like currency. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I just said I heard it's like currency out there. Word up. Oh Lord. Rick, how you been, man? Good to see you, boy. Rick One Ballers in the house. I know y'all know about the homeboy. Staying out these streets. Look, man, Rick, it ain't safe out here. Look, I love how you stand consistent, Trip. Oh man, look. Hey, Rick. You know I was with Shorty Adventures this weekend. Rick, I know you seen it. Come on, man. Got a video out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, look at him. But Rick, I'm ready to stop. I ain't even want to get out here today. I just wanted to be consistent. Stutter. Yeah, right. Stutter Stanley in the house. Oh my God, that's my cousin in the chat, y'all. Welcome him in, Stutter and Stanley up here. Oh, yeah. Wheeler Vlogs is in the house, going through the ads and everything. I appreciate you. Look, Stutter and Stanley, I love you, boy. Look. You got me amped up. I'm hyped now, boy. Hey, God, look, I'm hyped now. Look, Rick One Ball, boy, you came up in here and hyped me up too. Kahana already had me lit. Boys, early in the morning, they got me out here. You know what I mean? Like, my peoples is in the chat, boy. Got my chest out. I'm starting to feel confident again. Starting to feel brave again. I got something to say. Kanye, man, keep your head up, man. Keep being yourself. Don't worry about what people say, man. I mean, you opinionated, they opinionated too. You know what I mean? Like, we should all be able to sit down at a common ground and just talk. Like, why we gotta all divide and try to separate the room? You know what I mean? Like me, I don't see the color, I don't see the religion, I don't see none of that. I just see the people, I see the love, and I see the hate too. And I'm just saying that we also love. We ain't gotta worry about all this hate. So please, y'all try to come across a common ground that we can talk and get along out here in these streets. Good Lord have mercy. YouTube is blowing up with this social media drama. For the Lord have mercy. Boy, they dragging them all over the place. If you're feeling like you're getting dragged today, get out there and get some therapy, boy. It's all in the live stream. If you get out there, you start feeling great about yourself. You start feeling confident about yourself. You ain't thinking about these things happening in the streets. You be all right. Keep smashing. Yeah, look, we still out here for you, you know what I'm saying? And just from a distance and from afar, because we don't know which way we supposed to be walking right now. We ain't following you, bro. We pushing you. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, Stutter Stanley, I didn't know which way to go. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Is he all right? I can't say that. I can't say what he was saying. Well, right. I can't say that I even seen it all. I didn't. I try not to even get mixed into what goes on social media. You know, look, but Kahana, that's my cousin right there, man. Look, Stutter and Stanley, man, Kahana. Let me see. Look, Stutter and Stanley, I need you to meet Rick One Ball. Meet Laura Stella Gabiana just came through the door. That's my girl right there. You know, have a nice day. You too. Look, y'all live today? I know y'all going to the bar, right? We coming through. Believe that. Wherever y'all go. Abandoned Boys, I was just thinking about you, boy. Salute to you, boy. I appreciate you, man. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all for checking in, man. I'm 14 minutes in. I'm trying to get back out here and my grind, get to feeling things. But I'm telling you, boy, right now these streets is being ran. It's a whole narrative coming in these streets. I'm telling you, boy, look, y'all be careful out here, boy. Don't get tricked up. You're going to find yourself on somebody's panel talking about Kanye. You go, oh, Lord, how I get here. Oh, my God. Mr. Fisher is in the house. There you go. Salute to you. Look, y'all see my cousin in the chat. Stutter and Stanley, boy, look. If y'all haven't had a chance to look into my playlist, look under the family business. I Izzle. And Stutter and Stanley Splash, my cousin Maddox. Who else was there? Yeah, all of them. We did a family business. You know what I'm saying? That's Stellar and Stanley right there. You know what I mean? Check that out. Hey, YouTube world. We got all our peoples up in here. The family's here 15 minutes in. Man, y'all make sure y'all careful out here in these streets. Man, look, they dragging people left and right, man. We got to be careful on what we talk about. Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. They doing Kanye. They doing them wrong. Man, I heard some stuff about Nori. Man, leave him alone. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't say nothing to nobody. Nothing. I can't be out here talking about this stuff, man. It's enough of that out here in these streets. Look, don't pull me in, y'all. Look, trying to slide in just a little bit. Look, what y'all think? What y'all think in the chat? Oh my goodness, yeah. Stutter and Stella, we gonna grow that one. You want that platform on YouTube, boy? Look, all you gotta do out there tonight is just go live and put Kanye in your title. You'll get 1,000 people overnight. You don't want the backlash, though. Trust me. Sometimes it's kind of hard out here in these streets. I got an official channel sponsor. What? Talk about it, Rick. Talk about it. There you go. He in the chat. That's my big homie right there, Rick. He say he juice too. That's what's up, boy. Look. I saw that, Rick. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Look, I don't gamble. LOL. Stutter and Stanley. Mama. Look, Thrive Fantasy. That's your channel sponsor. Congratulations, Rick One Ball. Hey man, you worked hard for it, man. Rick, you know how I am on here. It's a fantasy sports app. Come on, Rick. Let's go. Congratulations, Rick. You worked hard for that. And you know what? That goes back to our last conversation, Rick. It does. You know what I mean? And congratulations, bro. It goes back to our last conversation. You took the right route. God bless you. That is the truth right there, Rick. That's what I feel in my heart right now. You know what I mean? He said, thank you, Trev. Man, that's my boy right there. And did he get to talk about what I'm telling you? We talked about this, Rick. Yeah, man. So that's good news. That's a praise report right now that our homeboy, our friend in the community, Rick One Ball, got sponsored. His channel got sponsored. You know, somebody seen him. That's exactly what it's about. Congratulations, man. That's my homeboy. That's my big homeboy. Been giving me advice from day one. You know what I mean? But me and him been talking offline for a while. And our last conversation probably was almost about 2 months now, or a month and a half, somewhere around there. But Rick One Ball, man, congratulations. That's the truth. I really feel that. I'm happy for him. I like to see other people get blessed. I don't know why it is that people get upset or depressed or jealous or envy or hateful when other people get blessed. It blesses me to give a praise report, to hear a praise report that somebody else out there is getting blessed. Maria's Fun Times is in the house. How you doing? Look, Maria, I was going to try to get it. I was gonna try to get it when I was out. When Shorty and Retro was out here, I was gonna go to the Heart Attack hamburger place, but it just didn't work. I don't know. And then I was gonna go get the cotton candy burrito. It just didn't work. It didn't work. But we gonna go one day. Trust me. Cool Lady's in the house. Just connected to Maria. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, Cool Lady. I didn't see you when you came in. I was running my mouth. Everybody checked in, checked out, you know, or if you're still in the chat, you know, doing your thing. Trip, you've been rocking and rolling. I'm proud of you too. I really have not done as much though. I feel like I ain't accomplishing nothing. Real talk, you know what I mean? But I'm like losing that drive to do 2 and 3 live streams in a day. And Rick remembers that conversation that we had when I really first started doing that. You know what I mean? But I'm like losing that drive to do 2 and 3 live streams in a day. And Rick remembers that conversation that we had when I really first started doing that. You know what I mean? But I'm like losing that drive to do 2 and 3 live streams in a day. And Rick remembers that conversation that we had when I really first started doing that. and he knows now, you know what I mean, I can get out here and just do a live stream. That ain't no problem for me. But it's just my desire is starting to shift. You know what I mean? I think I'd rather get back into writing. You know, I'm gonna go over here and try to produce a record. You know, I want to try to do something, you know, other than just live streaming or, you know, making little edits and little videos and stuff. Like I'm still gonna put out the YouTube City comic book, but you know what I mean. I'm burnt. You know what I mean. It ain't enough out there for me as a live streamer. You know what I mean. And me and Rick been having that conversation since the day we got monetized. You know, and Rick, it's evident to me. You know what I mean, of what I'm out here for. So that's for the people. You know, I got a passion for the people. I love for the people to come check in, for me to meet them. And then we had an actual situation out here in Las Vegas where we on YouTube and people from YouTube came to Las Vegas, man. Like, that's a whole virtual city made to reality for me. You know what I mean? That's a dream come true. So I can't complain about my journey this year. You know what I mean? I got a chance to hang out with Shorty Adventures. And look, excuse me. That was a great adventure. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I mean? She showed me the love. Sorry to say this yesterday, because mom went to the doctor with my sister yesterday, but she found out she caught COVID. Oh. We gotta boo it. That's never good. That's never good. Where all the sexy ladies at? Stutter and Stanley. That's my cousin, y'all. He's just playing. They be here. Don't worry about it. They come through. Look, you just gotta catch them off guard. Yeah, they'll come. But yeah, you know, in general though, we want to just make sure that we being honest though. COVID is leave it alone. But it is, that's sad news, cool lady, and I hope that that everything works out right with your moms and your sister, and anybody that's in contact with them, or you know, just I don't know you know what I mean, just connected to Stutter and Stanley. There you go. You know, that's my cousin right there. You know, he hasn't yet started doing the live stream yet. Eventually, maybe he will. Not sure yet, but we got to get him up in here getting comfortable with the people. Make sure everyone subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? And look, I'm telling you, that guy right there, he is on more than one platform. And he is doing big things out here in these streets, in the real world, not just out here in this YouTube world. He ain't really been out here much. That's why it's such a blessing that my cousin Stutter and Stanley is out here in the house right now, y'all. And I got some special stuff coming to you soon. I've just thought about it. Speaking of Tina T's. I'm telling you, Tina T's, you better be ready, y'all. She coming. And guess who just came through the door? Shay Love. Look, good morning, my friend. Tribulation Kids. Look, how you doing, Shay? Welcome to the live stream. God bless you. Mr. Fisher say, need your head to work. Now, I hope everyone has a great day. We hope you have a great day too, sir. You know, you be good. Mm-hmm. Love you, cuz. I love you more. Shay Love, I don't know if you had a chance to meet my cousin Stutter and Stanley. Stutter and Stanley, that's Shay Love. Yeah. You know, Koala in the house, dropping 3 contents at a time. Y'all be sure to click on that. She be out there promoting. Look, when we get something out here to promote, we gonna go to Koala and tell her, put this on air. Girl, you got my heart beating fast. Shay Love, I seen you and you came through with the donation, man. Look, that's a blessing right there. I appreciate you. You know, thank you for your investment. Thank you for your love. Thank you for just connecting with me. Look, nice to meet you, Stanley. Yeah. She got the hearts burning out here. She got the king with the crown. Oh Lord, we got 11 people up in the house. 24 minutes in, she had my heart beating fast real quick. Y'all don't know nothing about that laugh button. Look, Stanley, you got to get you one of these. Shay, you got to get you one of these. It'll make you feel better. I'm telling you. Because everybody going through something these days. Just the tribulation hour. But ain't nobody going through anything but Kanye right now. He going through the most. Like, man, everybody got an opinion about this guy. Can't we just leave him alone? Or can't we just get along? Like, dude, does everybody got to drag him? Is it really crazy? Like, y'all think he like cuckoo crazy? Like, crazy, like he finna spaz out crazy, like what kind of crazy do you think Kanye is? Like, is something wrong with him? I don't think nothing wrong with him. I think he just speaking his mind. It's a lot of stuff on his mind. He don't really get to speak all the time. Give him his voice. What happened to freedom of speech? He can't talk. I mean, the salty magnificent man. Look, Fish, salty. I seen him over. I seen you over there last night at Beck House, and I seen you over there at Oz House. Salty be in these streets. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you catching today? You going fishing? Come on, y'all ain't got to stop talking in the chat. Everybody start leaving. Why y'all leaving? Where's the love, man? Dang, y'all tired of the laugh button? Oh snap! Hey, Salty, you been out there watching that Kanye stuff too? Man, that's what's going on right now. Like, everybody going to work soon. Unfortunately, these little salty fisherman catches all of the anchovies. I didn't know you catch anchovies. Look, that Stutter Stanley's my cousin, salty man. Look, he just joking. We joke a lot, seriously. That's what we do. We need to laugh these days. Like, don't you know laughter is the best medicine? Why it seem like it's so hard for everybody just to laugh a little bit, smile a lot? Everybody rather walk around here with a frown in a negative spirits. With the magnet I use, find criminals evidence. Damn. You ever fished up a dead body? Criminals evidence, like, for real, like, dang, what's down there? We all clean, brother. Like, look, yeah. Man, y'all funny as a Yo, so it's 6 people in the house, 28 minutes in. I just wanted to get back out here and get used to doing my live streams. I do 2 and 3 in a day. But as of lately, I ain't been feeling like doing no live streams because my allergies. But tonight, I think I'm going to come back and drop the link and get some people up in here and see if somebody just want to join the live stream or we want to do something. Like, look, I'm also put you out there, Stanley. If you ever want to get up here and say anything or do anything, man, you can do whatever you want. This your platform. Just needs you to know. Where's Uncle? Like, what do you say? We say, where's Uncle Ike? Did he say Ike? Uncle Ike. Uncle Ike. That's how you carry him. Uncle Ike. I don't know. You know, I mean, if he be here, he'd be in the background. He'll come through real quick, but he probably at work. That's probably where he at. You know. But 29 people in, 29 minutes in. I wasn't gonna come live, but I want to be consistent because I was out there on YouTube, you know, trying to find some of my friends. You know what I mean? I'll go and just check in and say hi to them. You know, but I was actually watching a little bit of the Kanye stuff. Some of these people got a good point. They got some good points out here. And it really made me consider, you know, my YouTube career. I don't know if I want to be out here that much no more. Like, it just like right now, all I had to do was put Kanye in the title. Oh boy, I get 100,000 people to watch this joint. Now, would I be wrong? Yup. Cause that ain't my content. You know what I mean? That ain't what I do. I talk about stuff that's recent or something that's going on and stuff. Maybe in the news, but not too much. Grinny Vine. I know I'm not saying that right. Cutie Vine. Philadelphia. Look, Filipino Rockwell. Oh Lord have mercy. Filipino Rockwell is here. She's sending people over here. Oh Lord. Oh man. They got Mildred. Oh Lord. They coming up in here. Oh man. And then I said her name wrong. Guinea Vi. Is it Guinea? Guinea. I need to figure out how to. I don't know that everybody laughing. I gotta go to my pronunciation packet. And she been here before. I said it before. Ueny. Look, if she don't like it neither. Like, you better get my name right. Put some respect on my name. I think that's how you spell it. Let's see. Guinea. Guinea Vi, like cutie pie. That's what I was looking at it like I was trying to figure it out. Like cutie pie. Is that what it says? Really? No. Ramir. So Mildred and Ramir Backlangi. Y'all related? And then Yasmin. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. Look, they coming through. I hope y'all don't talk about me later. Y'all know I got a pronunciation problem, right? I use a whole pronunciation app at times. You haven't checked out my latest videos, Trip. I would love to know what you thought of them. Hello, BFF. Good morning. There she go, y'all. Look at my BFF. Hey, look, Rick, you ain't never met my BFF right here, Toes Vlog. You ain't never met this one. How about that one? I'll check it out, though, Rick. Man, I'll tell you, I ain't even been out in these streets. I ain't checked out nothing. I ain't even checked out nothing. Yeah, hoochie relations, my BFF. I'll tell you, my BFF is up in here. But y'all know how I feel about her, boy. Talks Vlog is in the house. I need y'all to know who she is, because you gonna know. Look, Yasmin, thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Go ahead. Say something. For sure. Mandolin, amen. I appreciate you coming up in here too. Salty Magnificent Trip. I'm going to go over there one day and we're going to tear that town down. You say that. You need to connect with me. Connect with me on Facebook and connect with me on Discord. Then we can talk, direct. I give you my number. And when you ready, you let me know. Look, I'll tear it down. I'll tear it down all the time. We was gonna tear it down this weekend. But abandoned boys is in the house. Abandoned man, look, what you wanna do? I'm ready, man. I'm ready for you. Whatever you wanna do. I need to get out here and work with him. He knows something. And I think this is a conversation that we can have. Troops Travel, Filipino Rock Hill TV. I appreciate you. God bless you. And Filipino Rock Hill, that is my BFF. And look, she is good to me. Yes, she is. Even when I'm off, I talk to him, y'all. Let's see. So, Laura Stella got me in. Look, y'all going live today? That's my friend right there. Laura Stella, Even though you turned me down and said, "No, we can't be best friends." I know we always been best friends. We sister and brother, though. I know. Mitch said we're all best friends. I said, okay. And that was in April. I remember. He said we're all best friends. I like, yeah. So 9 people in the house. 35 minutes in. I'm pushing the loud button to get through this. Mandolin, God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad that you're here because you just had a live stream. I came through the other day. I was scared to say something though because y'all look like y'all busy. Let's see, Anna Lynn. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Annie MC, Anna Lynn, Meg Grigiel, Annie MC, boy, Filipina Raquel. She just sending people through. Where's she at though? She not coming. Tell her to come through. Till I said hi. Till I asked about it. Till I seen her this morning. She was looking good as usual. Tell her to keep smiling, keep pressing. Tell her to encourage herself, even when people ain't there to encourage you. Tell her just the same advice I need to give Kanye. Encourage yourself, even when people ain't there to encourage you. Oh, Lord have mercy, Kanye. I'm feeling for you in some kind of way, man. Sexy Ike, I appreciate you. Ooh, sexy Ike. Matter of fact, I met you before. I need to make sure. I met you before. I know I met you before. Yeah, because I'm subscribed to you. I met you before. And BB Cox boy TV. You know, I know you from the neighborhood. I know her from over there in D&M neighborhood. You know, and I did want to shout out Ann Dudeman. I did not forget. I got to shout out Beth. I got to shout out Nicole. I got to shout out y'all to go retro. Good morning, Sir Trip. What's going on this morning? Sir Retro. Alfie. Martin in the house. Look, Rebecca is in the house. Morning, Dnell. Rebecca. I'm glad you came to the live stream. Because the last time you was at the live stream, I told you it looked like it was about to start back up. Now what it looking like? It looking like it's here, right? Mm-hmm. And anytime Kanye say something, it just stirs up the stuff out there in these streets. You see, I'm getting ready for work as usual. Wasn't you just at work? When you was at Back live stream last night, you said you working and you have 5 more hours to go. What you mean you getting up for work again? Good Lord have mercy, he be working. Nicole Instead family, I appreciate you being in the house. Boy, Filipina Raquel, boy, she bringing people through. Stead Gaming YouTube is in the house. I'm telling you, boy, Stay Gaming. Look, I appreciate. Yeah, I was working in too. Oh, Lord have mercy. To Salapat, Filipina Raquel TV. Hold on. Where's she at? Where's she at? She bringing everybody through. Where is she at, though? I don't even know where she at. She gonna come through late. It's me, Filipina Raquel. I'm here, BFF. Meow. That's how she do it. Yeah. She gonna go back and watch this. She gonna watch out how many names of her friends I done messed up. They ain't gonna want to come back, y'all. Blood. She'll come through. She know I got a situation over here. Raquel is live. I already said hello to her. It's hard for me to be live and say something to somebody else. I can't do it. I don't know how. Like, I don't even know how people be knowing other people's lives. Like, I don't be knowing that people live. I'll be trying to concentrate on what it is. I don't know what I'm about to say. So, and see, that's one thing about the live stream. I can get out here and be live and say that. And that's the same thing that happened with Kanye and them. And you can get out here and get canceled talking the wrong thing. They can cancel you. They can criticize you, throw you in the mud, drag you all around this place. And that's what's been happening there. Let me see. Ali, is it A? Hello, how are you? God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. I see you. Is it A? I how do you say that? I'm gonna have to look that up right quick. Hold on. I noticed that you've been here before, but I do want to try to say your name. Let me see. Yeah, A. Yeah. Hey. It's kind of like, hey. Mm-hmm. So, welcome to the live stream. I see you dropping and sharing your content. Mandolin, I appreciate you coming back, staying again. Look, we gonna be close now. You know you can say something. We can talk. Now we friends. Look, and then I'm friends with a lot of your friends. Let's see, 40 minutes in. 4 people in the house. There was a whole bunch of people that came through with Filipino Raquel, but they went back to her house. See, we gotta learn how to get out here and be able to raid other people's channel and do stuff like that, because it seemed like I don't even have a consistent set of people that'll come through and do that with me. I'll be doing it by myself. So that's what I normally do. I just go out there and do it by myself. Filipino Raquel TV, Kim's TV. I appreciate you being in the house. Where is she at? Tell her I asked about it. Tell her I said, come here. Give me a hug right quick.
A major.
Mm-hmm. Sushay is in the house. How you doing, Miss Lada? How you doing? You all right? Look, I was gonna ask you the other day. Can you just come on the video? Just stop doing the audio. Like, you're beautiful. I seen you on the video on Facebook. I seen you dancing, and I was like, why she don't do the video on YouTube? Why you giving Facebook all that? You know what I mean? On YouTube, they support you over here. You should jump out there, like, look, you should show the people. Be out there with your sister. You know what I mean? Try to get your Hannah Lynn out there, my BFL. Try to get her out there, but I ain't seen a lot. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing better. I'm better. Look, Philip, pretty me. Susan, yeah, pretty me. Filipino Raquel. Tell her I said hi. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, Filipino Raquel, she good people. Ram Zest, Filipino Raquel got it popping in these streets. She like, man, help him over here. He don't have that many people coming through. Just say hello. Let me send my friends over there. Just say hello to him for me, because he don't seem to have that many friends. It's early in the morning. Everybody's still asleep. It's 8:11 in the morning. Susan is in the house. I know I'm probably saying her name wrong, but she got used to it. She know I don't mean no harm. Oh, Lord. She gonna ask me the other day, Trip, how do you pronounce my name? Oh, Lord. That's my sister. I just love that family. That little dot family, boy, they're such a blessing. Can you pronounce my name? Don't do me like that. I'm telling you, man, look, I really feel like I could just go and I could have dinner with the whole family. Like, I'm telling you, real quick. I'm in a good mood today. Hit my random playlist in the office. First 5 songs: Run DMC, Curtis Blow, New Edition, Elder Bar. Elder Bar, Sheila E. Let's go. He in a great mood. Boy, anytime you play that old school rap, like the old school, boy, that just gets you to feel like you can dance on it. I remember we used to play some of that old 90s music, boy. I used to just have that jump running in the house. That's when I was happy. Come on, don't do me like that. Susay. Mm-hmm. You want to see what the pronunciation app will say? I know I'll say it right now. Kinda. Shusai. I is an I at the end of that. That's what it is. Let's see, 6 people in the house. I'm out here laughing because, man, I needed to smile. I seen what Kanye was going through out here, man. I'm like, dang. Mm-hmm. I ain't know how to respond. I was like, dang. Oh, they right. Nah, he right. No, there. It was just like this the whole time. Like he was talking with people in his head. It seemed like, let's see, Sailor Moon, Filipina, Raquel. Boy, Sailor Moon, look, tell her she's such a blessing. Just tell her she's such a blessing. She the love. I'm telling you, she about to love. She say, I'm just curious to know, did you happen to see anything pop up on your timeline about Kanye? I'm just curious. People had a lot of comments about that. Look. Boom, yo. Kenya's up in the house. Look, BM Africa is in here. Boom. There you go. What's going on with you, boy? How you doing? You staying good in these streets? Look, you still out there getting that content, boy? Look, don't you stop. Don't you stop. Don't matter. You keep going. You a tribulation kid. Don't you forget that. We're gonna go through a tribulation hour one time in our life. Well, I hope y'all ready and prepared, boy, because it look like it's coming. It's coming quick. Because when the enemy comes in like a flood, oh Lord, boy, have mercy. You better be ready. Maybe I'll tell now. Maybe I seen your thumbnail. He had his shirt off. I said, oh Lord, Maybell. It seemed like in this community is about to be an earthquake, real some stuff. Oh man, so look, I don't want to get out here saying too much, but Maybell, I appreciate you coming through. Maybell Torres, that's my friend right there. A lot of y'all know who she is. Look, and Filipino Raquel knows who she is too. You know, they all from the same community, and actually, I stay in that community too. I live up the street. I just be staying at my BFF's house. I don't got my own crib over there per se, but I'm all right. Look, where I lay my hat is home. Oh Lord have mercy! It's 3 people in the house. I only needed to get out here for an hour, but I might stay a little longer. It depends. If it's just gonna be 3 people in the house, then I guarantee you the kid ain't gonna be here too much longer. Because I could be watching Kanye stuff down this plane. Oh my God! I better stop. That's why I don't have an opinion on it. So if anybody quotes me on anything I ever said about Kanye, I ain't never said I took anybody's side. I didn't say he was right. I didn't say he was wrong. I said D-Dell from the Tribulation Kids. I don't have a comment on the situation, period, because I'd rather get out here and smile. I don't want to be out here a little upset about this situation out here that y'all saying about this guy. I better not. I'm telling you, it's not good for him. It's not. The streets ain't safe no more. I'm telling you. Boy, you want to pop overnight? Get out there. Put Kanye in your title and talk about it. Look, I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do. That's how the algorithm working right now. I'm telling you, you get some new people up in there. You're gonna have a bunch of people. Make sure you put the only subscriber on, put a minute countdown. In order to surf on the waves, you have to paddle against the current. Do your thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, and he's still giving Ye the love. I'm telling you, I didn't get deep into the conversation of it, but his conversation never stopped. He's still speaking the same thing. You know what I mean? And even though Ye does put himself like he better than a lot of people, like when he speak, he does do that, you know. But he do be speaking some truth though. You know what I mean? Like he throws truth in every so often to what he's saying, you know what I mean? But to me, that's how the real rappers used to do it. You know what I mean? Like they give you, you know, they go Bird in the house. Our generation rappers, you know what I mean, to me, you know what I mean, they give you the truth, you know what I mean, just because they wasn't willing to be a slave to what the industry had given them, you know what I mean, or what they signed up for. What happens when the light turns on? Roaches scatter. Boy, you know what I mean, nobody wants to get canceled. Like a lot of them like famous entertainers and stuff, like they're attention whores. You know what I mean? Like that's all they know. That's all they want. They want the recognition. They want the fame, the fortune, and all that. But once they get set and they used to living in that top bracket, they don't want to lose that stuff. Boy, look, it begins to be power. You know what I mean? And boy, look here. I used to love to hear people talk against it. That right there, it drove me to not want it myself. You know what I'm saying? To hear when people was displeased with the way they were being treated or the way they had to treat people. You know what I mean? Like, I could be very opinionated about the situation. I just chose not to. Let's see. Bird says, yo. I remember when they were playing Ye on Power 92 before his rapping went nationwide. Amen. Mr. Fishing, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Fishing. I appreciate the donation. I really do appreciate it, Mr. Fishing. Thank you very much. I do. It was somebody else that gave to me earlier. I wanted to make sure I said thank you again, you know, but I definitely appreciate it. Kahana, old school artists have balls. These frauds nowadays got butterflies. Jenna Lynn, Villareis is, I know I said that wrong. Villareis. Welcome to the live stream. Love Filipina Raquel TV. I love you. Selvy's Kitchen. Long time no see. Welcome back to the live stream. Selvy's Kitchen. Dig up my chef right there. Where you been? Welcome back. But yeah, man. He always been able to get out and say something though. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. You know, is that he ain't never bit his tongue. That's what I can tell you. Even though you might not agree with his message or what he's saying, he's still standing up for what he believes. You know what I mean? And I eventually think that but we all know how it is to take a video down, right? What up, Kahana? Look, I done took some videos down. I mean, but I guess when you saying something that's going viral, you can't take something down. You know, anything that's on the internet stick, and it's like, okay, they took it down, but it's other people out here that's running that video back and giving their analysis to it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, boy, look here. I took all my videos down before. Look, and I have took videos down before, and I've took episodes down before, and I've you know what I mean, I pulled some stuff, you know, and I don't feel like I've given any explanation to why, I just took it down. You know what I mean? But it's different when you got that type of platform. You know what I mean? Like they. Tokes vlog is still back in the house. God bless you, Tokes. I appreciate you being in here. There go your twin right there in the chat. Eight people in the house. I don't know, man. I try to stay out of it and not give my opinion, but I'm just like, I ain't got no. I can't just go surf my timeline or my community or somebody else's community or anybody, on YouTube without seeing it. Like you seeing it like just live playing over and over. That's why I try not to get involved in that. Your Hannah Lynn is in the house. There you go, BFF. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, drink water, BFF. Nice. Yeah, I'm on it. I already know. As soon as I see you, I better start drinking my water. Yeah. Good evening, BFF. Good evening. Let's see. Puller is about to blow up. Get out the bag. Wait, get in on the bag if you can. You think so? We'll see. Parlor.
B flat major.
Parlor is about to blow up. Who is Parlor though? Tokes is so famous now. A police force protected her at Jubilee. Like that, Tokes been famous. You can see that was coming a long time ago. So when y'all was out there together, look, you famous too. To go Adele. How you doing, BFF? I ain't seen you in a minute. Present BFF. She checked in, but she didn't check in with the hammer, the honey, and the fire. She checked in with the present BFF, and that's just as good. Let me see. Pilot, the new thing. What is the new thing? Ye bought it. Oh. I seen people out there burning Yeezys. I seen them burning his clothes and his music. Like they was like he ain't done. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sister Seller, thank you. Tween you. Y'all silly as a mug in the chat. I appreciate you being in the house, Adele. God bless you. Look, I hope you're doing all right. I haven't had a chance to see you in a minute. No problem, sister. Yeah. That's how you know you make it when many hate you. Well, got a point there too. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna switch gears. That might be right to what he said, and I'm not saying that I hate anybody, but I'm gonna tell you what. Do you? Now I don't want to say. I don't know why I brought that part of it up, but I'm gonna tell you, boy. You want to know somebody that's popping out here on these streets on YouTube? Boy, I'm telling you, he talked to 80,000 people on his live stream on YouTube, and all he do is be himself. I ain't even gonna front. Like I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting him because I'm not saying that I agree with everything he do. But I'm telling you, there is a dude out here right now popping more than any YouTuber right now, and that is I Show Speed. If you watch him, I ain't even gonna front, you know what I'm saying? Like I may disagree with a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? In this younger generation and stuff, you know what I mean? But it's I would disagree with certain stuff that is said, probably out the mouth. But as far as his character and his personality, you know what I mean? Like you can see this dude get 80,000 people watching him. Like sometimes I didn't clicked on it. I don't know how I clicked up on him, and I'm watching him, looking at him like, yo. All he doing is being himself. You can't hate on that. You know what I mean? And so I guess that's why I thought about what Bird said. Like, you'll know when people hate on you. So I don't know if y'all know who that is. If you check him out, you'll be like, dang. Look, are scared free thinkers. Like Kahana, you speaking the truth. That's facts. That is facts. Gotta hit his rat race. I mean, I'm telling you, if you put it in your title and jump out there, your channel gonna crack overnight. But that's what you're gonna have to continue to produce. You know what I mean? Is that type of content to feed those type of people that want that information or that want that type of entertainment. You know, because you know it's gonna be something that's gonna come right back up on top of it. Somebody else gonna say something. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be feud and there's gonna be separation. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I told y'all this a long time ago. Something in this world is gonna happen that's gonna put everybody on the same topic. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about this, but I'm saying in general, you could just see that's how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So yeah, we get out here in the tribulation hour, we get to talking, you know, trying to have fun, get through our day, we chilling, connecting. But in the end, there's gonna be something that's gonna happen in this world that we all gonna be able to speak about. And that's what we're gonna be here for. But as far as this Kanye thing, I'm not putting it in my title. I'm not jumping out there with it. I talk about it here and there. But I ain't got nothing against the dude. Like, I ain't got nothing against nobody in the industry, nobody in this world. Ain't nobody paying my bills. Ain't thinking about none of y'all because ain't none of y'all think about me. It ain't even that serious. I need to be thinking about my own salvation and getting my own self right. Like, it's an individual affair. What do I need to worry about him for? What do I need to worry about them for? What do I need to worry about her for when it's all about my walk, my journey, what I see? Smash from Filipina Raquel. Good evening. Good evening to you too. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. We got our hour in, y'all. I'm still out here though. Because I got a mind to get out here and just test it. But earlier on in my YouTube walk before I started connecting, I would have did it. I would have took that title and I would have ran with it and I would have did that. Auntie Grace is in the house. Look, welcome to the live stream. It's definitely good to see you. I thought about you. I seen your cooking video out there cooking on the porch and everything. Nice little setup, you know, nice serene scenery. Everything was nice. I seen you. Mm-hmm. Yep. What else we got going on in these streets? Take care, YouTube world. I'll she up out of here. Yeah. So yeah, but back in the day, I'd have jumped out there. Not even back in the day. I came from that audience. I'm saying that's where I used to be at. I used to be listening to, you know, that as entertainment. You know, I used to listen to, you know, just everything that was hot out there in the news press. You know, what was viral, I was following it. You know what I mean? That story, you know what I mean? But somehow once I started my own channel, I make my own story. So hello, host. Hello to you, Auntie Grace. Thank you for being in the house. Kahana says, guess what? The third temple is almost done in Jerusalem. That's what the Bible said. No, that's the conversation I want to have. Because when that man of sin rise up, let's talk about that. Look, Pacquiao, I appreciate you being in the house. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. Filipina Raquel is still sending her friends over. She good people, man. Yeah, I'm telling you though, that's what I want to talk about, Kahana. Yesterday, boy, I felt like I needed to get out to a Bible study. I'm telling you. And I knew my boy Justin had one, and I wanted to go. And I said, it's Tuesday. But somehow I fell off balance right when it started. I'm like, dang, I got sidetracked. But 7 people in the house. I'm still out here trying my best to just keep y'all entertained, keep y'all thinking. Get your mind to circle outside the unusual area that it is usually used to flying in. VT, good morning, TK. Keep up the great work. Hey, man, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's crazy right there. I appreciate you. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome back, VT. And look, I hope that you guys are staying encouraged. Because if you ain't staying encouraged, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a hard world out there in these streets. And I appreciate you saying that we out here trying to do some good work. But I'll tell you what, boy, it is bad out here in these streets. If you got a channel, just listen, okay? Yeah, Auntie Grace, but you don't have to just listen, though. You know that, right? You know, you could get in the chat. Y'all could say something. You know, I would put the link out there for people to join, but I think I'll wait. Look, Jeffrey M. Vlog, watching in BG while I'm getting ready, heading out, bro. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, Jeffrey. You a good dude, man. Much love to you. Much respect. You know, God bless you for sure, Jeffrey. The Jay Jordan, what's good? The Tribulation Kids liked and shared. Man, Jay Jordan, you a good dude. Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Jay. Man, I really wish I could do some of the stuff that you do on your live stream. Man, I see you out there using the roller. Boy, look here. If you keep doing that, boy, you gonna have some abs. All the ladies gonna love you for that. I don't know if y'all had a chance to connect with the Jay Jordan. Y'all need to check out his videos. Check out his live streams. Man, he do freestyles all day. He'll put your name in the rap. Getting ready because I'm still on my trip. But we'll be back Texas on Friday. Oh, yes, you still gone? Man, I'm telling you, boy, Auntie Grace be out in the streets. But she be flying around the world. She spoiled as a mug. I ain't gonna lie. She out there still on vacation. She gonna be gone for 2 weeks? That is a luxurious place that she's at, though. Beautiful. I'm talking. I wouldn't even want to leave Auntie Grace. I stay there. I think she in Florida. Stay there. I'll stay there. Fabulous. I'm talking about beautiful. What? I'd have stayed an extra week too. Don't nobody feel like going home and have to go home. Like you on vacation, have a great time, enjoy it. The 1 week only, host. I'd make it look like 2. Well, I'm talking about, man, I'll be cooking out on her patio the whole time. I'm cooking 3 times a day. Outside. I sent the Jay Jordan the original track, the freestyle. I like your style, Jay Joe. What? Got a Kahana track out there? Mm-hmm. We got 12 people in the house. Again, I appreciate all 12 of y'all. Let's get it up. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. We can get some new people in here. They probably watching that Kanye thing right now. You know what I mean? They need a break, so they come up in here, hit the live button a little bit, smile a little bit, you know, laugh a little bit, come through a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Thank you, Kahana. Jay Jordan, look, man. Kahana sent you a track. That's a blessing. Look, he sent me one too. But he didn't tell me to freestyle on it. You get to freestyle on that thing? Oh, baby. Get it gone. Get it good. Let's see. So we got 12 people in the house. 108N. LOL in the chat. Jay Jordan, man, look, he was out there using the roller, boy, coming back. Boy, I'm telling you, I bet you them abs hurt too. He was on the stairs too doing that job. I'm like, oh no, Jay. No, man. Don't stretch nothing out. Hurt yourself, man. Pull that muscle. You know what I mean? Like them growing muscles ain't fun. Mess around, get a Charlie horse, boy. The Charlie horse. Ooh! Y'all know how the Charlie horse feels. Say you don't. Sister Winnie in the house. Honey Baby and Prince Persa, Anathea. Honey Baby, I'm sorry. I try to get the whole sentence in. I hope you forgive me, Honey Baby. Hold on, is that my honey? Let me see. I don't know, honey, but I appreciate you being in the house. You know, Honey Baby in the house. See, it's 11 people up in here. I hope that 11 of y'all are having a great day. That y'all are feeling blessed, feeling encouraged. That you feel a little bit of braveness to get out here and do your day, finish your day. Like, don't let nobody stop you. You know what I mean? Like, look, don't let nobody push you to get into that negative vibe or the negative spirit. Like, you got to keep yourself encouraged, regardless of who is pushing at you, picking at you, pointing at you, pressing at you, talking about you. If they dragging you, like Kanye, if you getting drugged out there right now, you got to encourage yourself. You can't let it get to you. Like Kanye, you used to it. Don't worry about it. You all right. Don't. They're gonna say you crazy in a minute. They're gonna be Kanye's going to a mental institution. They're gonna be, yeah, why do y'all do him like that, man? Oh man. Then they say Kanye can buy whatever. He's got billions of dollars. He's the richest black man ever. Says who? Who said that? Ever? Kanye? Does he own the money? I don't know if he own it. Look, he is. Question mark. They say he is. They say he is. But I don't know if we can get all these facts together and count that up. We might have to reevaluate that. That's the richest ever. I didn't know how to take that one. I was kind of disappointed. Like, him? Lord have mercy. I better stop talking about them because I can't. Big bank take little bank. I lose every time. I'm gonna tell you what though, Kanye, man, like, look, this would be a great platform for you to come over here and talk about it. Yo, what if Kanye got on the live stream and was like, look, there's nobody else platform I'm going to talk. I'd rather go to D-Nail house over here with the Tribulation Kids. Let him talk to me. Because Kanye, no, man, look, we're going to talk about this therapy that we all need. It's mental health. Like Kanye going through some type of depression. Like, we all going through that. You know what I mean? Like, I've talked about it in the past. I talk about it again. You know what I mean? Like, Kanye, I understand. Trust me, man. You going through a divorce? Oh, Kanye, look. You going through a separation? Oh, look. Kanye was talking about, man, he don't need no house. He said he got a backpack. He said, this is my house. I take it everywhere I go. I didn't think that's true. He can't be the richest ever. Like, ever? Like Kanye? Now, you mean to tell me how much money does he owe? And how much money of it is his? I don't think Kanye owns too much of his money. Like people say he do. Kanye at one time was financially struggling. He was out here begging. It sounded like, you know what I'm saying, when he was having the meetings with Trump, he was going through some stuff with Adidas or Nike or somebody. He was going through some things. So I just didn't understand. He was mad. That's what I do know. You know what I mean? But look, I try not to get out here and get into the gossip. That's exactly what it is. It's painting a narrative. It's just propaganda. Look, Pacquiao, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming back through. Just because it's just propaganda. And once we get out here and we get to talk about it, oh, Lord have mercy. Then we fell right into the trap. So I try my best not to have an opinion, but it's all on my timeline. I didn't subscribe to any of it, but it showed up anyway. I clicked on one, now I got a whole bunch of them. You get 10 million views, subs in 3 minutes. Yeah, it's on your live stream. Kanye, if there's any place that you would like to speak, I think you should come over here to Tribulation Kids. We can get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? We can start talking about what's really going on in society. What's really going on in society? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, Kanye, We want to tell you what the people are seeing and saying, but we don't never want to make you feel uncomfortable over here. We want you to feel like your family. Come through. We want you to be yourself. But the questions is gonna be serious because the audience got to know. Are you serious? Sometimes they want to know that you're serious. But then the rest of the day, they be like, yeah, you serious. He telling the truth. So let me stop talking about Kanye. I'm just saying, man. I asked watermelon about those watermelons. Man, I gotta stop even laughing about it because some of the situation is really serious. You know what I mean? But when I think about it, I don't think he could ever be the richest man, black man ever, because I don't think he owned any of it. I just don't. I don't believe any of these real rich entertainers own a lot of their stuff. It's funny because when they die, they don't own it. The estate goes somewhere. Can't take it with you, to the next place after you die. And a lot of these people don't even have a retirement plan when they come out of entertainment. Like, they just die. Ye said, if you don't kill him in 2 days, keep his name out your mouth. What? I ain't finna kill him. I guess I'll start talking about it. Lord have mercy, boy. These Jesus fighting words. They're gonna mess around and make a rap record on somebody out here in these streets. And I don't want it to be Tribulation Kid. Because Ye can produce his own record. I can't go looking for a beat. God, could you make me a diss track? I need to have it prepared just in case. Bird, thanks for the information, just in case, boy. I don't want to get out here talking about these celebrities too much, you know what I mean? Because I gotta walk out here, you know what I mean? Like, man, Kanye, come to Vegas. He might see me one day, be like, hey, man, I heard that you said you wanted to talk to me, and I can come over to Tribulation Kids. Can we go to Tribulation Studios so we can talk about this? Yeah, but it ain't gonna be like your top-notch professional production, but it'll be all right, you know what I mean? But you can come on through to the bootleg side of town, and we can put together something for the people, because the people sure want to know. And if the people want to know, I think that you should tell the people. That's what I said. Also, Shells, yeah, man. I'm gonna leave him alone. 1 hour, 18 minutes in. Koala in the house, dropping 3 contents at a time. Shells, what am I supposed to do? It ain't nothing else to talk about. It seemed like last I heard, we are a capitalist country. The problem is taxation. Taxation is modern day slavery. Man, everything is slavery. I ain't even cheering for that. Everything is slavery. Ain't none of us free. It seems like you're only free when you give your life to Jesus Christ. That's when you become free, and that is the truth. And I don't care what people say about me. They can say it. I care what God say. Them is the ones. Them is the ones. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no problems with them. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I don't want no problems with them. They know me better than all y'all know me. I ain't gotta hide nothing from y'all that I cannot hide from them and him, because he is one. Period. They said we shall be hated by all men. for his name's sake. Now look, I ain't expecting to get out here and get the love for everybody. I know who I am. I'm chosen for this. And as of right now, slavery is so serious on these streets. Man, dang. If we don't get out here and do something about it and say something about it, there ain't nothing that we can do about it. So a lot of people just be like, man, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and just deal with it. That's how it was when they got ready to leave Egypt. Some people was like, man, we can't get up out of here. Don't you know if Pharaoh catch us, what it's going to be like? Man, I'm staying here. Man, I got a job. I got a house. I'm good. I eat. You know what I mean? I'm good. So a lot of them people got left. You know what I mean? They was like, man, look, we getting our stuff together. We gone. We going to leave Pharaoh. They left. You know what I'm saying? And when God split the Red Sea and they got through there, Gerald Ladop is in the house. Gerald Ladop is here. Gerald Ladop is here. And there's an attack coming, you guys. Y'all better be ready. Look, Carlton Dansoy official is in the house. Gerald attack in the house. You know what I mean? Look, you're handling. Look, Red Squid, X-Files, peace and salute. Gerald. Good morning, chat. Everybody up here. We out here talking for real. We was talking scripture right here, boy, when the people was ready to leave Egypt. That's where we at right now. When they was ready to leave, boy, I'm telling you. Look, Anamina, Amina, I appreciate you. Ferdy Gaming is in the house. Boy, I'm telling you, the Ladop family, boy, they special. They come through. They got a whole community. They come through. They whole community. Their whole family. They go Buhay. Crumby is in the house. Chicken TV is in here. She in here. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Chicken TV. What's going on, Chi? How you doing? She back up in here. 13 people in the house. We was talking about when the people was ready to leave Egypt. That's what we was talking about. I'm telling you. Moses went to Pharaoh and said, let my people go. And there was still some people at home like, man, Moses, shut up. Don't say nothing. Some of us is happy here. Maybell's in the house. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just out here giving a little brief discussion. Stuttering Stanley. I'm out now because got a few things to sort out. Back to the grind. For sure. I appreciate you, Stuttering Stanley. You even being in the house and coming back. You handle your business, baby. Look, I'm out here giving out the word a little bit. And I'm telling you, when them people left Egypt, they left people behind because they didn't want to go. They was used to the modern day slavery. And me, myself, and I ain't used to it. But that's what it's like on YouTube. Sure, I bet you. Look, attack Diggo Rojan. Rojan. Look, Chi, don't get me to get out here preaching, boy. Look. The facts. I'm telling you, look, some of these people, it don't matter what you do, what you say. They like, man, it ain't gonna never change. I'm cool with this. I ain't getting ready to leave. I got food, I got shelter. He tell me what to do. He give me days that I could rest. I'm good. You know what I mean? But that's how it was in the Bible. You know what I mean? So all it is just kind of history repeating itself. There's never nothing new under the sun. So anything that is being done right now, it's already been done. I'm just keeping real, you know what I mean? Like, look, until they tell me to bow, I bet you I won't. I ain't bowing to no man. I will only bow because the word says that every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Now, if you don't believe that, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me. I said it. Now, that's the type of fight I want to take on. Now, to talk this about Kanye, that's not my fight. That's Kanye's fight. He said it. He ain't got to get out that situation. But I know one thing. He shouldn't apologize. He said it. Now, finish saying what you're saying. Get more deeper into detail. Let the people know how you feel. That's what I think. Selby's Kitchen. What you cooking today, Selby? Show him. He got chicken out there. Gerald Attack, Nature Lover MC is in the house. Gerald Attack, Gerald Ladoc. That Ladoc family, boy, they look out for the kid, boy, I'm telling you. Let's see, Kahana, not okay. Getting worse. Just wait a minute. What? You don't feel good, Lord Stella? I didn't know. Did nobody tell me that? Stella, I hope you feel better. God bless you. You know what I mean? Look, BFF. There she go. Look, Filipino. Raquel TV is in the house. You've been sending people over here all morning. Now, I really appreciate you, Raquel. You've been keeping me smiling the whole live stream. And I've been asking about you. And now you finally show up. How you doing today, BFF? Meow. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm hungry. I saw the picture on your community, my friend. That was cool. Oh, you seen me with Shorty? Yeah, that was cool. Look, that was your friend too. Look, that's your friend. Yeah, I did a little video with her, you know what I mean? We was trying to explore, but it didn't really go that well because it buffered. You know, when you get a buffer and you out, it just changed your whole mood. My reality show went bootleg. That's for sure. Auntie Filipina back here. Meow. Love you. Look, I love her too, Tokes. I'm glad you've been here. I know it's Talks. I know you like to be called Talks, but it's Tokes. I'm telling you. Share to my community, BFF, and thumbs up. I love you. Look, Raquel. You special. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. Here we go. Now, Frank, don't come up in here playing. Because you think I didn't know. I heard you. Sir, did you... No. You ain't gonna come up in here playing today. I bet you. Kakaike, right? Kakaike? Vines is in the house. Filipino, Raquel. Like, look, I need to confess, Raquel, BFL, Meow. There's a couple of your friends that came through today. I might have messed up on their name just a little bit. Now, they might not come back, you know what I mean? But can you please forgive me? Like, I used my pronunciation app. It just didn't flow correctly like I needed it to, but oh man, I just in case they told on me, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't like it. Like, I didn't put enough respect on their name. Can you please explain to them that the public schools out here in the United States, they had a child left behind, and nobody looked out for the kid. So, yeah, but Meow, you know, we got Raquel in the house. Are you still live, or you just got off your live? Let me know. We got 11 people up in the house. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes in. Now, I'm only out here for an hour and some change. This is the Tribulation Hour. Good evening, BFL. Prayers in the chat. We need them prayers, I'm telling you. It seems like it's getting rough out here in these streets. People going through a lot of trials and tribulations. And that's why the Tribulation Kids is here. We coming through, trying to bless the people with the love. We need to love all across the world. We need to love our neighbors. Oh, Lord have mercy. We need to invite everybody in. We should make everybody a part of this. I'm talking about the streets out here on YouTube is wilding. Whew, Kanye got everybody out here stared up. Emotions is going crazy. Everybody got something to say. God is good all the time. Come on now. All the time. And that's one thing I am not forfeiting. I'm not giving up. Is my love for the Lord. Like, look, I might joke out here and play a lot. I don't get too personal. But I know one thing. when it comes down to these trials and tribulations, these struggles and everything we face with daily struggles. I'm talking about I die daily. I gotta stay crucify my flesh. It's getting harder. The temptation, boy, I'm telling you, the temptation, boy, he won't tempt me with more than I can handle. But I'll tell you what, as of lately, boy, the kid is out here in these streets wanting something extra. Now leave it alone. You figure it out. Let's see, it's 1:30 now. Park Village is in the house. Park Village Vlog, I appreciate it. VT, if you still out there, thank you for checking in. Philadelphia Raquel TV, thank you very much. There's another one. Rojan and Gerald Lada, Shusei, and Johanna Lynn, thank y'all very much. Auntie Grace, thank you very much for checking in today. We really love you, and just to know that you safe. Look, you still out there. Who tempted you, BFF? And look, no, the enemy is always seeking on who he could devour, and he ain't been trying to get to me. Look, Filipina Raquel, I visit you. Look, she right there, that's my friend. She good people. Did I hear it right? Nah, you didn't hear it right. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's going down this weekend. What's going down? The community showdown. We're going to get the people together. Now, y'all can tell me what y'all would rather have this weekend. You want to have a party? You want to have a concert? You want to have a live sit-down Q&A? What is it that you guys would like to do? Bryce, much love. Bryce 8 is in the house. What's up, BFF? Now look, I done came through a few times just to see how you was doing. You always show the love when I come over. You know what I mean? Like, look, just wanted to say thank you very much for your love and support. Bryce be sending people. Bryce be supporting me. You know what I mean? She's always supporting me. Stop ignoring me. It's rude. Well, look here. You are not part of the content, Frank, until you come up in here with your regular profile. You should have never told me who you was. Shut. I'm thinking you was Isha or even Shy Star. It is Frank. He got a whole female profile. At least let me talk to a female if you're going to troll with a female profile. A dude should not be trolling with a female profile. Period. That just is not cool. That is against protocol. That is against anything that is respectful. Need what I wrote. Read what I wrote. Nope. Let's see what he wrote. What he wrote. This a whole dude. Sir, did you? I read that. I'm not reading none of that. So 12 people in the house, 133 in. I could go right now because I'm only here for an hour and some change. But because I got 12 people here and I'm chilling, I might just stay the whole 2 hours. Because I'm starting to feel like I'm getting back out here grinding. I'm 230 videos away from 1,000 videos. I wanted to get my 1,000 videos before my anniversary for my first year on YouTube. I don't think I will be doing a second year on YouTube. I'm just saying that. You know, look, it's harder for a man to get out here. It's different for a woman. Like I'm telling you, y'all can get it. And then you got talent. You can sing. You know, you can dance. You know, you can talk to the people. You chill with your friend. Like you can socialize the gathering. But as far as career-wise, like YouTube is not a career. It's not beneficial enough for me or lucrative enough for me, all my friends, all my families, or our community. We need to be on TV with the live stream. Like we gotta take our laugh button to somewhere else. Take our talents and our laugh button. I don't know. The platform stuff is just full sharp. Do you understand that too? Don't nobody get out here giving all their time, giving their talent. You get out here promoting people, don't even know what their content look like or nothing. Promoting. We just out here trying to get. Lord have mercy. Stella is getting sick, and I'm just getting over being sick. Do you see the connection there? Retro, you starting it. You starting that conversation right there. That is coming back. Because look, I started getting attacked too. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget, I was hiding behind the glasses. I'm not hiding no more. I'm looking it right in the eye. The BF, and then Isha was sick too. You see how people are getting sick these days? And it's about to start getting cold. This change of climax. Now, I'm telling you one thing. I know exactly where we're about to go. I know. I hope you guys are ready. Y'all think it's a conspiracy or you think it's the real thing? Oh, yeah, Retro. You feel okay now? Yeah, Trip, please note, Shorty did not get sick. She did not? Okay. Whew. You know what I mean? Or did he say, please hope? Or did he say, please nope? Or please hope? Shorty did not get sick. Oh, Lord. Don't blame me. It would be my fault, probably. But you just told everybody you was sick. I looked at you when you said that too, sir. You just now getting over being sick? I didn't never know you were sick. Stella, yes. I'm going to go live in 12 hours. See, 12 hours from now is about 9 o'clock tonight. It's 9 o'clock tonight. We're gonna be over there to support him too. See what video games he's playing. I don't want to interrupt you no more, Retro, like on your live streams or in real life. I come through and Retro just don't mind changing plans. He was getting ready to go play a pinball when I came over there, and he just stopped playing. He went home with a bunch of quarters. I feel like he switched it off just to have a conversation with the kid. Trip, I have allergies, coughing. See, I don't have the cough. I had a dry throat though. My nose was dry yesterday. I was like, what the? I couldn't breathe. I'm up here like, man, allergic reaction or something. Trip, I don't know what I talk about tonight. Just get out there, be yourself. Say hi to the people. I ain't know what I was gonna talk about before this live stream. Never know what I'm gonna talk about. Even when I seen you guys in person, I was like, look, the Retro was like, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know. I'm just gonna host. Say hello, guys. Man, but look, Retro's my friend. Like, y'all gonna see me doing a lot more in the future with Retro. And y'all gonna see him and I together a lot more. Like, I believe Retro's gonna be coming out here more, and when he can get free time and stuff like that. And I've got a chance to really get to know this guy. And I'm telling you, that's a dear friend of mine right there, just for being able to sit down. It seemed like it was kind of like he was giving me an interview the whole time I was with them, though. You know what I mean? But it was more to just get in touch with me and get to know me, and Retro really gave me his time, So I had a great time with them. Like, seriously, like it seemed like we were all from out of town and we met in one place. Yeah. Stella, oh baby, please rest your pretty head. Oh Lord, have mercy. Retro, I am coughing now too. A fever, headache. Oh Lord, have mercy. I don't know why I'm clapping. She got a fever and a headache. Oh Lord, have mercy. Look, she ain't going loud today. We can't see you out there like that. We need you to rest. Get a heating blanket and just relax. Is it cold out there? Is it raining? We don't need no rain. Let's see. Retro, you the same. Me, allergies. Oh, that's coughing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Everybody not feeling good today. Let's see, my friend, let me make breakfast. See you soon. Okay, she gonna get some breakfast. Trip, I talk about our time together. Did like the restaurant. You could tell him I drunk out of Shorty's glass. Shorty told me to pick her up off her feet. I did too. But I don't think none of y'all got to pick her up like I did. And I got a picture of it too. I ain't post that though. I could, but she got some more pictures of all three of us too. Because I know we took one. We took a couple together. She just ain't posted yet. Like Shorty is strategic. She's putting together a montage. Isha, this is not good. Everyone getting sick. I'm telling you. And I'm joking and stuff, but seriously, it's not good. And I'm hoping that everybody, is gonna feel okay. Because even Cool Lady came in here earlier. She said that her mother and her sister end up catching COVID. You know what I mean? And that's what I was thinking then, like dang, like everybody's starting to get sick, so I want to tell everybody stay encouraged because the climax is changing our climate, and it is starting to get colder, so you guys want to start, turning them air conditioners off, start, dressing warm a little bit at night when you go to sleep. I don't know, don't sleep by the window. It's easier for a man on YouTube because these women's be thirsty. You think it's easier for a man and the women is thirsty? And then comes to the door the single mom officials. She not thirsty. That's my friend. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Mega love. Shout out to you, the single mom's official. Stella, I'll buy my ticket next week. You going to the Philippines, Retro? Look, I'm telling you, we need to go ahead and buy or book our hotels for next summer. Do it now, and then you guys will come out here. We're gonna do the best meet and greet ever done. It's gonna be fun too. Trust me. This time it's gonna be super fun, Retro. I promise you, because Kahana gonna be here. Look, Kahana, he ain't think I heard him when he said he off next week. It's your birthday. Come through. Come through. I got time. Come through. Let's see. Ha. Ticket, Retro. Okay, sis. Chat line. Just a reminder, I'll be performing November 1st through the 15th at Stella's house. Are you performing? Let me know if you need me to come through, say anything. I'll say, hey, introducing retro arcade music. Man. I need all the effects, man. I need to get all my stuff together. Let's see. Well, a vlog. Mr. D, what happened to your background so dark and red? The red and dark. I don't know. It don't look right to you. Let me check myself somewhere else there for you. Just because, we got a couple different places we can go. We'll go here. Look, that match my colors. We good now? You straight? Stella and isn't Scott gonna be there too? Look, they got a whole plan. Look, they got you performing. Did you been practicing? Let's go. I wish I could perform with you guys, but I don't know how to perform. All I can do is talk, you guys. And I can get out there and do some of my music, but I ain't rehearsing a long time. It's rusty. I need new music. I think that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably create something new. Oh, ain't nothing to drink in that. Get back to this water. Let's see, changes faster. So anyway, I hope that you guys that are not feeling good today, that you guys are feeling better by the end of the day. that you at least feel better than you did before you came to the live stream, and that you guys are just thinking encouraging things and thinking positive. You know what I mean? Like, look, anybody that's sick, just get well. Let me just say it like that. Get well, get your rest, eat the way you're supposed to eat, and use the bathroom. Get that bug out you. I mean, 7 people in the house, 144 in. I don't want to get out here and change the way I do stuff on my channel, but I'm telling you, this conversation seems like it's about to grow, when it comes to talking about sickness and disease, viruses, talking about, those things. I feel like that is coming back into the news. I feel like that is coming back into society, and it's all around the country. So I want to tell you guys just to be safe. Don't fall for no BS. Listen, like, it's getting ready to get wicked with the propaganda. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like there's a separation coming in this world where, people trying to separate the room. People are trying to highlight on color. People are trying to separate, the people, and they're trying to form it again. It seems like that there's a narrative that's out there, so don't fall for the propaganda. That's all I could say. And everybody got an opinion. It ain't nothing wrong with having an opinion, but we shouldn't be able to divide because we got a difference of opinions, or a different viewpoint or background, or we speak our truth. You know what I mean? Like, everybody should be able to speak their truth. So I don't want to knock Kanye for saying what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, he should be able to speak. Light and done, host. Ali, what is it? Ali? Alu, a run vlog. I appreciate you. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. But like I say, what I mean? Like, for me, I don't feel like and India is in the house. Thank you, India, for being up in here. Alu, God bless you. Link, please. Okay. But I ain't staying here long. I'm getting ready to leave. Auntie Grace, like, I'm gonna drop it, but I ain't staying long because I'll get ready to leave. I'm 13 minutes away from being up out of here. Now we want to see what she gonna say though, because she got something to say. She need to say it. Oh, there you go, Auntie Grace. Look, Storm Reigns TV. Hey, Storm boy, look, all you gotta do is put your name, put Kanye name in the title. Look, you get out there, boy. You get your live stream busting right now. Look, I ain't gonna do it though. I'm telling you, boy, you get your live stream busting right now. I'm finna get up out of here though in a minute, man. I'm just finna see what Auntie Grace up in here talking about, and then I'm finna slide and give me something to eat. I'm hungry, y'all. I got to eat today. New channel, support me. And that's India is in the house. Let me see. She already got 60 subscribers, you know what I mean? And that's a new channel. Now look, Auntie Grace, come on through. I'm telling you, I'm about to be up out of here. And I gotta use the bathroom. Come through. Ten people in the house. 148 in. There she go. Let me go ahead and boom.
No,
Auntie Grace.
I just wanna know what's up with Kanye West. I think it's just propaganda. It's not.
That's all it is. Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's not really like what it was, But a lot of paparazzi actually upsetting me because they're trying to really, like put him down to the point to like take him to the mental institution.
Can you say that again?
I said there's a lot of paparazzi that's really wanna put him there. You know what I mean? They're making up all this stuff.
Right, right. I agree. Yeah, I try not to have a I try not to have a comment on it, but I mean, there's no way that we can avoid seeing it. As of
Right.
late,
Yeah.
it's all over YouTube, and a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
But how do you feel?
I think I feel bad for him because I've been through divorce, but it's a sad thing in that moment, you know. But everybody will grow out of it, you know. But at the meantime, of course, it's a painful, and especially like people, paparazzi is like reminding him how awful what happened to that what happened to his marriage with Kardashian. But the thing is, people paparazzi should stop because it's gonna put him to mental institute,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
why I think they're like pushing him to be that way, you know. And him as a person is like, I don't give a shit if I have nothing. I have a backpack with me. It's like I've
yep,
been there, I've done that. I can go
yep.
back again, no problem. But people, they're like, just because he make that comment that, yeah, he's a coco now. You know what I mean? And which is not right because we're all human. You know what I mean? Money don't matter.
Yep, yep. And you know what? And it's good that you got up here and you spoke your voice about it. Just in general, there's a lot of people that won't speak about. I'm one of them people. You know what I mean? Because it can go so many different ways in the conversation when it comes to Kanye. You
Yes.
know, but for him to be out there and speak his voice and be himself, like I can't knock him for doing that at all.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of things that that I don't agree how he like approach his problem with his audience. But the thing is, he's only human,
right, right.
and he acts silly to compare to anyone because everyone wants to be polite, and him is being a true person.
Right. I mean, it, I, I'm back with Kiki's in the house. But I just when it comes to Kanye, anything he says goes viral. You know what I mean? And a lot
Right.
of people listen.
Yeah.
But to me, I get to the point where I don't know if it's like set up to be like that to get people to react. You know what I mean? Like you never know what like his part to play in it. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I guess it's good that people speak out against what's going on in the industry, but it's a lot that could be talked about when it comes to that.
Well, he's a very influencer man, so everybody's eyes on him, especially now that he's in the downhill right now. But I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure he's gonna be okay.
yeah, yeah. He'd be okay, but I don't. I never know really with Kanye. I just he's so unbalanced at times, but then I can't say that he's not speaking truth. You know what I mean? Like I like to hear when people speak against the industry. You know what I mean? And
Right.
of certain stuff that they're going through. That you know what I mean. Most of us in real society, like we don't know really, what's really going on in the industry. We kind of like know what we hear, but we don't know. So when you hear people come out like Kanye or like Prince and they speaking against it, I you know, but I try my best to stay up out of it.
So he's become that's why he become popular because of who he is.
Yeah, but
But
I mean, he has.
now that he's when he's having this clothing line, and he's doing a good job with his clothing line, his what I call that, his songs, they're like everybody's applauding him now that he's have this bad no, like bad marriage issues, because
Right,
he's dealing with a multi-millionaire woman.
right,
It's gonna be viral, you know what I mean? But
right.
pretty sure he's okay, and I don't think that he's a cuckoo, right? He's in. I'm sure he's depressed.
Yeah, he's definitely depressed, and I'm not saying he's cuckoo, but he's a little loose sometimes. But I mean, we all are too, and I think that he just goes through so many different phases, you know what I mean?
Right,
But Kanye does put in the work when it comes to the music and trying to be different. You know
right.
what I mean? And he's touched so many different avenues with fashion, just like you
Yeah,
said, you know.
the guy is so smart. The guy is very smart. He knows how to make to make money in this industry where he is.
Right, absolutely. So, Auntie Grace, what you got going on? You still on vacation?
Yes, I'm still in my vacation. Actually, I'm in my cousin's house, and I give you a tour because this place it's so beautiful. I'm the only one sleep here. Well, this is my mess. I'm gonna clean it up for now. This is hold on. I don't even know how to turn around. But anyway, so this is my
Oh, it's beautiful.
vanity,
Mm-hmm.
and
MJ Record Studio
this is the
Production.
whole like a whole room. But then
Really?
it's like a guest house
Uh-huh.
there.
Oh,
My
nice.
bed,
Oh, nice.
and then I love the shower. This is the shower right here. I don't
Oh,
know how to turn around the but one thing I like the shower is this thing. Hold on. See,
oh yeah.
it's on
Oh,
the top.
it comes straight. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the shower right there.
So
Mhm.
that's where I'm at, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy that my cousin she allowed me this living here by myself. But that's
Oh,
right here.
nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, very. Oh, that's right out the bedroom. Oh, I ain't know
Yes,
that.
that's out of the bedroom. Is
They
here.
got the stove right there. Oh, see, I told you that backyard. Oh yeah. And you
Yeah.
swim pool. Yeah.
So it's really nice being here. Actually, they have I think this is 10 acres.
Oh man.
Yeah. So the whole ground is there, but the house is over here.
Oh, that's nice. That's a pool house she's in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
when you come out from the door in their room, it's like this too.
Oh, that is nice.
And
That
I
is nice.
give you a tour a little bit inside.
Oh, okay. Very
I know
nice.
you're leaving.
Yeah, yeah, but
This is the kitchen.
oh, look at the wood. Oh man, that is beautiful, y'all.
Yeah, I'm so lucky that I have a cousin like that. But look at the you can see the from the breakfast
Oh man,
table, you can see the outside.
look, they live right up in there.
I know
Mm.
they're lucky people here.
Oh man, and it
And
seems like
that's
it's quiet. Oh man, is that the,
I like their house actually. I like their house. Their house is so beautiful.
what is that? Is that a wet bar right there, or is that the kitchen? Right there to go to your left, right
Yeah,
there.
right here it's a bar. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. I'm gonna right
oh,
there it's a bar.
oh,
And
okay,
there's like a wine in this
nice.
wine, and then this one here is beer,
Oh, look, they got it full too, boy.
and
Look.
this one is the ice,
Mm, I need to go over there.
unlimited ice.
Unlimited ice. Ain't too
Yeah,
great. Mm-mm.
my cousin, she's lucky,
Yeah,
they grew up
that's
together, and this is their formal dining room
very nice.
with
Very
the
nice.
view. Look at the view from the dining room.
That is very nice. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, that's the front yard?
Yes, that's a front yard.
Oh man, look at that front yard, boy.
I
Watermelon in
know,
the chat.
right?
We got some people in the chat. They liking it. MJ Recording Studio Production. The Essence Band is in the house. We got
And that's the
Kahana.
owner right there, my cousin
Hi, hi,
of
cousin.
this house. Oh my god.
You gonna get in trouble.
That's my cousin.
Uh,
Look, you know what I like the
she started breaking up a little bit. Did we lose her?
spend
I think we lost her.
spend $90,000 just to have a car.
Ooh.
It's breaking down.
No, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh, yeah. So I'm what do you call that? We're
Wi-Fi.
I'm just proud of what she is because what do you call that? She been through a
Horses
lot. You know what I mean?
delivery.
She was single parents
Oh,
for
really?
long years.
Mm,
Yeah.
man, that's a blessing right
No,
there.
I'm just
Thank you.
happy. I just want to share where well, I'm gonna share. I just want to share where I'm at.
Mm, that is a very beautiful night, house. Thank you
I
for
know
sharing it.
that's this thing and what looks like. That's where I'm at right there.
Look, the stones in the ground, everything is just so
Yeah,
detailed. It's a beautiful house. Very beautiful.
I
Oh,
know. I
that's
said,
okay. That's where you're staying at right there, right?
yeah, that's where I'm staying at right here.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
a kitchen outside.
That is beautiful right there. I love this part
Yeah,
right here.
I
Hmm.
know, man.
Yeah.
And I have my own refrigerator.
Oh man, the weather seems like it's nice out there. Like you just having a great time. Very nice.
Yes, I get.
You went black. You went black. Oh, there you go. You're back. I will take a picture later when I come home and send it to you and your son. Kahana, get ready to get that portrait. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. So you're back, and so you got a whole nother week there, huh?
No, actually, I'm leaving on. I'm leaving Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you still got a couple more
No,
days.
no,
I mean,
Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
tomorrow is Thursday. Yes. Yes. So you want
Yeah,
to
I'm
have
leaving
as much fun as
Thursday.
you can. Yeah. Let's see. So we 2 hours in,
All
and you got,
right.
yeah. Auntie Grace has joined the live stream. Now I did want to get up out of here at the 2 hour mark, but she did come in, and we did speak a little bit about Kanye. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
do got.
I have to come over here because I feel him and I everybody should be just let him be for now and not bashing him too much because
Yeah, yeah, he got fans all around the world, so I do
yeah,
want to.
it's not easy dealing with divorce. So especially him because he have a such a beautiful wife.
Yeah, most
And
definitely.
a good family, and he losing it, and whatever happened, whatever, that's not our business. But the thing is, he's in a bad situation right now, but I don't think he's crazy, you know.
See, and that's somebody that's getting to know him over years of time. You know what I mean? I don't think he's crazy either. Either I
Right.
think he's just outspoken and he
Yeah.
don't speak a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And usually people that speak more, people will judge you more. You know what I mean?
True.
But if you're being quiet and just being just being you're like you just wanna keep yourself into yourself,
Right.
you don't get in trouble. But him,
Right.
he so like open up to everybody,
But yeah,
and he get
that's
in
true.
trouble. Everybody judging him who he is.
That's true. That's true. Like me, I don't open up to everybody. I kind of like to stay under the microscope. I'm not open to everybody, but he is. He's on a higher platform, and
Right. Yeah,
you
like
know,
you
open
don't
himself up. Go ahead.
care what he says. He don't care what people says out there. Like,
True.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna bother him. What people tell. Like talking about who he is. But
Right.
I
Right.
don't think it's true that he's in a mental institution. I mean, to the point, but
Yeah, you don't deserve to be
people
in
are
there.
pushing him that way. People are pushing him to be that way.
True. True. I agree with you on that. And the only reason why we are even talk about it is because it's just the type of. I mean, on our timeline, everything shows up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm talking about. I've seen it. For the last 2 days, and I really haven't even watched all of it. You know what I mean? But I was watching Drink Champs before Kanye.
Uh-huh.
And I've been watching Nori for a while. I've been part of his music career. I mean,
Right,
that's
right.
music, that's hip hop for me. So to see Kanye out here juggling what he's going through, you know, um, y'all
And
got
it's so
problems just like
funny.
anybody else.
It's so funny. Revolution. It's like I don't even. I only like few of his songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not really a big fan of
right,
him.
right,
But
right,
him putting, people pushing him to be insane. It's like I don't think it's right. That's all
right,
right.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what Kahana's saying in the chat. People are scared of free thinkers, and that's
Oh,
what we are is free thinkers. You know what I mean? Like we are expanding our mind to just look outside of that little box that we living in. You
right.
know, and Kanye really isn't a topic I would like to talk about, but man, they have forced us out here. That's all that's on YouTube, and I really ain't trying to get
No,
out here too
we're,
heavy.
we're free to talk about him. It's same thing as Johnny Depp and what his name? What's the what ex name?
Uh, you talk about what's the name? Kim Kardashian.
No, Johnny Depp. Remember, he's in that divorce issue too, not too long ago. But he won the case. The wife like accusing him of rape and all this stuff and blah blah.
No, Lord have mercy. Johnny Depp though.
You don't hear that?
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
get into it because that was a good story about him. Like I forgot the name. I forgot the wife's name, but yes, he's been in the battle for many years, but finally he win.
Mm. 20 years is a long battle, boy, to be in a fight for a divorce. you
Right.
know. But I guess when you got that type of career, royalties and everything is involved. I'm back. But Kiki says she back. Kahana said Joe Biden is demented. He is mentally ill. Lord have mercy. I don't know how we got out here talking about this stuff, but
Uh, uh, I'm gonna say kinda, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
you guess so. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah,
He
because
does.
I don't really know what's going on. I don't even know what's America it's all about now because he's so scared.
Mm.
I don't want to talk about it because it's not allowed in YouTube talking about politics. What's going on in that country?
Yeah, people are gonna question it, but it's cool though. We should be able to be inquisitive and ask questions. We should be able to give our opinion, not our analysis, just an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. Um, but we are 2 hours and 7 minutes in, and she in here doing her makeup. In the middle of a
Oh,
live.
sorry. I carried away because I was in the comment box. I don't see myself in the freaking thing.
That's just how comfortable we are out here around each other as YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like our community, we all get along well. So
Yeah.
it's good to see you. And you looking very good today, Mike.
No, you know, I'm not really shy to anybody.
You shouldn't be. Look, you're a beautiful woman. You don't got no reason to be shy. But drinking that light Pepsi.
I know. I just need to grab a light Pepsi because yesterday me and my cousin were drinking wine and kind of like get carried away. You know how that goes. You're drinking a little bit, you kind of want to drink Coke or whatever.
Yes, ma'am. Coca-Cola is good. Would you rather have Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Oh, it's just I just saw that in the refrigerator, so I grabbed them. That's only.
Let me ask you, how do you make your coffee? Do you drink it black or do you put stuff in your coffee?
I put only creamer, but I don't put sugar.
Ooh, that's the first I've heard about that one. So you can drink it black?
I can drink it black, yes.
Ooh.
But I like my coffee have a creamer.
Yeah, me too. I like to put some
Yeah,
cream
so
and sugar in
I don't put sugar. I don't like the. To me, it's good enough.
I gotta have sugar in mine too. Yeah. So okay. So Auntie Grace should be back in town Friday. She say, "Look, Connor, you drink the black too? Oh Lord! Salute to single parent. Um, there ain't no single parent up in here. Oh, you talk about Auntie Grace, cousin, or yeah, she did say.
Yeah, she was single for like 3 years. You know, she's having a rough life when she was here and being a single in America world. But
Right,
now I'm so happy that she's doing. She's to the point that she used to borrow money from me. You know what I mean? Like that's how bad is her situation. Is like, can you please? Can I borrow $100, $200? So that's the kind of type of life that she have right now. But just good to to see it that her being successful now.
right, amen, and that's good. Being happy for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seeing somebody else get blessed like that to me. I was talking about that earlier.
Uh-huh.
It blesses me to see other people happy, and I like to celebrate for them when they got
Right.
something, that they want to share with us, that they've been blessed, or any praise report. Just
Mhm.
like my friend Rick Ball that came in here earlier,
Mhm.
saying he said his channel, he got somebody, to sponsor his channel. That's a blessing. So congratulations, Rick Ball, once again. So before we leave, Auntie Grace, is there anything you want to tell the people or want to talk about?
Oh, nothing that much. No, I'm just saying. I think we don't need to be happy. You don't need to travel all over the world to be happy. I think it's just to be content.
Mhm.
Money is good, but it's not really an option in life. Like what I heard earlier is like, okay, you're like money hungry now because you want money, money, money. You think money is gonna make you a perfect person, but it's just what's within.
Amen.
Without money, you can't carry all those things. It's what
Right.
important is to be happy.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Yeah. It's nice to get out and refresh and recollect, be changed and kind of like inhale a little bit. It's nice to do that, but problems and stress itself gonna be there when you get back. So just be,
That's
just
true.
be ready all the time when the things like hit you.
Amen. And I would say, when speaking about COVID, I actually my stepmom passed away from cancer, but it was like it. But they said it was COVID. But anyway, I had to clean up all her stuff and put all her stuff together. And just to make this point or this statement, I want to say, when it comes to money, my stepmom had everything. And when she passed, she couldn't take none of that stuff with her. I was up here bagging up her stuff. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm telling you. That's how life is. You know what I mean? Like, we can't take none of this stuff with us. So to get out here and act like these possessions mean so much to us while we're here, it's the people that should mean everything to us, not the
Right.
possessions. So thank you, Auntie Grace, for saying that.
Guys.
So I'm about to get on out of here because she said we can go. And I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. But thank you, Auntie Grace. I appreciate you. God bless you. She left. She left up out of here. But that is the truth, man. Man, money can't buy happiness. You know what I mean? It can buy you something temporarily. You know what I mean? But in the end, when you got everything, you know what I mean? If you ain't got no love in your heart, you ain't got nothing. And that's what it's about. It's about the love. You know what I mean? So what we were saying there, right then and there, was that we don't want to bash Kanye for some of the stuff he says or some of the stuff he believes. Like, nobody should be able to get bashed for what they say. That's out of their mouth. Like, that, you ain't never said something that people disagree with. You ain't never been in that situation. We all have been in that position. What's the agenda, D? Ain't no agenda for me. Look, I ain't definitely ain't put myself on no agenda. The agenda is what society is out here trying to preach and trying to teach. That is the agenda right there. D-Nell ain't got no agenda. Look, as soon as you use the word agenda, boy, look. The conspiracy theorist is gonna be like, look at his eye. He's got an extra eye on top of his eyelid. Look, stop. I'm gonna slow it down. Look. He's a reptilian. Man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Auntie Grace, thank you so much for joining the live stream. MJ Production, MJ Recording Studio Production, thank you for coming in the house. I'm back. Kahana, all our friends that's out there. Storm Reigns is up there. Look, we all out here in these streets, man. I appreciate every one of y'all, man, that checked in. I hope that y'all, man, just give Kanye some love, man. You know what I mean? Let him be who he is. You know what I mean? But look, if any of y'all put his name in the title, your live stream will bust. I'm telling you, man, it'll bust. Look, Storm, do it. Look, Storm, I know you got it in you. Come on, Storm, get out there and talk about it. That junk gonna bust. I ain't gonna do it though. Look, we probably get some new guests up in here and everything, but you know what I mean. Look, I'm on it today. I bet you is. Look, do it a couple times, boy. You gonna get you some people up in there. You gonna get you 300 to 1,000 people up in your live stream. All you gotta do is put Kanye in the title. And look, put Kanye. Is he wrong? Look, because right now all it is clickbait. I'm telling you, you put Kanye in the title, people gonna come through there because they dazed right now with nothing but Kanye stuff on their mind. Like, that's all I watched today was Kanye. It's all on my timeline. It's all in my community. Like, everywhere I turn, anything that said Kanye popping up, he got old videos popping up. Like, Kanye going viral all over the place. Any video of Kanye is coming up right now on your timeline. You put that junk in your title, you gonna get people coming through. They gonna come through. Oh, he talking about Kanye. Let me see what they talk about today. But Kanye got everybody like, they bewitched right now with Kanye. But let me get up out of here. I gotta go to the bathroom. I got 9 people in the house, and I'm up here talking about Kanye. Look, Kanye, you are just a man like anybody else. And I'm just gonna tell you, man, like, you got fans and you got people that believe in you and support you, just like other people out here that entertain. And I will say, you can only be yourself, and you are just a man. I was gonna say, you are not a god, but he said he's a god. See, that's what I'm saying. There's certain stuff he said, like, you can't just say anything about Kanye. Like, It's a great topic, though, I'll tell you, if you want to get out there and talk about it. But, boy, look here. These streets ain't safe no more. Boy, you get out there. Let me get my fresh sunglasses out in my bag. I'm telling you, you go up out there clowning. Oh, boy, they coming through like, yeah, man, look, I agree. You're going to get some people that's going to disagree, but was he wrong? I ain't say he was. I ain't say he ain't. You know what I mean? Like, what do you say? I should do a whole call-in show. Look, call in. Was he wrong? The one you don't see, I see you every time. I'm glad you came through. How you been doing? I ain't seen you in a while. You know what I mean? Look, I got to get up out of here, y'all. I got to go to the bathroom. I would stay till the 2:30 mark. Auntie Grayston already left. Look, she left me out here by myself. So I figured I'll just keep on going just a little bit longer, just because. But when we come through later on, let's see what they're talking about. I'm gonna drop the chat later. At least I'm gonna try to. Look, I'm gonna at you if it's cool. If you want to, it don't matter. Like, it don't even matter no more, Storm. We in these streets, you know what I mean? Like, look. I'll be curious to know what you're gonna say. Like, look, you heard what I had to say. Like, I just didn't put it in the title. You know what I mean? Like, look, now. Would I have done it back in the day? Oh, when I first started on my YouTube, oh yeah. There's a couple people name I started to put in the title, but I didn't. There's a couple people name I said in the video. A couple people. But Kanye always been a topic. Look, just don't get me in no trouble, though. You know what I mean? Like, Kanye, he a good producer. He can write. He a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he cold. I don't want to get no problems. Look, did you see Beck's sunglasses? Fire! Yeah, I seen them joints. The watermelon joint. Yeah, I seen them. I ain't got a pair though. I heard you ordered some. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So it's 2 hours. Man, I got to go. I'm out here enjoying myself. That's what happens with me. When I get on the live stream, I'm addicted to the live stream. This is my therapy. Look, it's easier for me to do a live stream by myself because I could just talk like I want. Free will. Say what you got to say, how you feel. Say it. I just giving my opinion. Don't necessarily mean it's true or it's fact. What he said on his own. And he is just a man. And we got to stop praising man and start praising God. And not man, because man make mistakes. You know what I mean? Right. I'm actually cool with a lot of stuff he say sometimes. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot say he's all the way wrong. Let me tell you, I heard a conversation yesterday that is actually right, because my content can go on YouTube, but I still got to use their platform. So I'm saying, let me go out here and start my own platform, this and that. I still got to go play by the guidelines to start anything I do. If you call the school, you got to go by school guidelines. And that was the point that was made yesterday. And that is actually the truth. You can't get out here and do nothing without their authorization, without their approval, and without their platform. You cannot own your own house. You still don't own your own. You can have your house paid for in cash. You still gotta pay property tax. You can't own it. That's the truth. So do these entertainers own what they own? Do they own all their money? Do they own all their real estate? Do they own all their investments? Do they own their masters? Do they own their masters? They make music and don't own their masters. That platform, that own their master. You know what I mean? Like, look, do you know how many people buy their own product? That's how they be successful. They buy their own product. They rich. Record companies buy their own records and they give it out for promotion. I'm telling you, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes deputy. Thomas Jefferson. And look, and you said that before too. Truth. You know what I mean? And that's why I love the independent artists. You know what I mean? To see him out there without a label and stuff like that, because he owns his content. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He owns his content. He could distribute it, you know, hand by hand. And he's selling it. That makes him an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? But once he goes to that record label, they own him. They own everything he say. They own what his name is on. They own what he wearing. They own what he living in. They own his bank account. They own everything. I don't want to be that. I want to be myself. You know what I mean? And that's what most celebrities that are owned, they don't own their own soul. They look at you and they get mad at you because you can still go up before God and they can't. I can't say that they can't. I can't say that because I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. But I know one thing. We all need to go before the Lord. Because every knee gonna bow and every tongue gonna confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. I don't care what nobody say. That's my fight right there. When we all get on the same topic, then I'll say something. But until then, I'm silent about it. I don't have an opinion. So if anybody said I got an opinion out of that, okay, if you got an opinion out of what I said today, so I don't care. You got an opinion too. We all got an opinion. Don't make it fact. Don't make it set in stone. My words ain't law, but I do got words to cause wars. I can say some things. I can give my opinion on some things that get people stirred up and upset But I tell you one thing that is not my fight, and that is color. I don't see man's color. Straight up. You know what I mean? And that's what this is going into. You know what I mean? Is the propaganda for that. You know what I mean? There is not enough love in this world, man. We need to not be separated, not be divided. We need to get more leaders out there that are not afraid to speak. Like Kanye ain't afraid to speak. That's one thing I could say. That if we got to go out there for the fight a real revolution, at least he gonna say something. And he not gonna sit down like everybody else. And there was so many people that sat down during that pandemic. Then nobody said nothing. You know what I mean? So you can't get upset when people get out here and they speak their mind or their voice and they give their opinion. This is a free world. You should be able to say freedom of what you want. Look, I cannot believe this Congress, Black Caucus, and Black mainstream media calling Ye a houseman. What's up with that? Because of the people he surrounded himself around. Because of the words that he put himself in, like the surroundings that he say. He ain't just saying regular names like Tribulation Kids or Kahana or Storm Rain. He's saying names like Bill Gates, and he's saying names like, you know what I'm saying, Steve Jobs. Like, he ain't them. You know what I mean? But to stand around greatness, he gotta refer to himself as greatness. And he great, don't get me wrong, but he ain't God. You know what I'm saying? God gave you any talent you ever had. You know what I'm saying? If you don't thank the man up above that gave you that talent, he give it, then he take it away. I'm supposed to be up out of here, man, but I done got started to talking on this live stream. I got 4 minutes to go. Look, I'm hoping I don't get a urinary tract infection for holding my urine for so long. I got to pee. See, you trying to change me up, huh? No, you be yourself. You be yourself. Don't let nobody change you. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'd rather die in my feet rather than live my life on my knees. Boy. I'd rather stand for something than fall for anything. Boy, look. That's why I say, when it comes to anything in this entertainment, as long as you know that you ain't got to never ask questions. Did D-Nail sell his soul? No. Attach my name with the name of Jesus anywhere you take me in this world, in Hollywood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because many people will hate me. You know what I'm saying? For his name's sake. And I'd rather have that than anything. Don't forget Trip, Shake Shack. Oh, yeah, you just said that. I might just go check that out today. I'm gonna go tell my dad, ask my dad about that. Look, and MJ Recording Studios in the house, you know what I mean? I said charge. Oh, charge. Retro, yeah. I'm gonna go check out that Shake Shack. Come to my channel. I'm gonna check you out. Alu Runner vlog. I'm gonna check you out right now. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm subbed to you. I am subbed now, and I'm here. I'm here right now. Let me give you something right quick. Show you I'm here. Oh, boom. All right, I'm gonna even throw that little boom, boom, boom and with it. There you go. Yeah, so you guys, sub to her. You know what I mean? India's in the house. You know what I mean? And she inviting us over and stuff. You know, I done went over there. I checked out a little short right quick, and I'm coming back in here right quick. I just wanted to get past the content just a little bit. So now, hopefully, I'm gonna come back later. Now I don't want to talk about this whole situation again. I just thought I'd come get it off my chest because it was all on my timeline. It was all on my mind. Kanye done had us be rich today. You know what I mean? But like I said before, you will never have to question the D-Nail sell his soul, ever. You know what I mean? So I don't get out here and jump and follow every trend. You know what I mean? But I'm telling people, you know what I mean? If you under 1,000 subs, go get you some subs. You know what I mean? Like, but see, my homeboy in the chat, I ain't gonna say no names. That's his content though. They're like, you better jump out there and get on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm coming through to support. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, man. It's having an opinion. You know what I mean? When you got a strong enough opinion that you can get, the public to listen to you or to speak their opinion, like it's a lot of opinionated people in this world. I'm one of them. My opinion just don't matter to me. You know what I mean? Like I know me. You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting for the big conspiracy. I wait for the aftermath to get out there and say something. Be like, what I tell y'all? Did I tell you? Look, D-Nell told you. He told you. But shucks. Look. You gotta get out there, Storm. Look, I'm telling you, this is the time right now. I'm gonna be with you. Don't worry about it. As soon as they start, I'm with you. Don't worry about it. We gonna be all right. Look, we from the same hood now. No, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, look, that's what YouTubers do. You know what I mean? Like, in our side of town, like the south side of town where we come from, that's what we do. We follow the title. We follow the news. We follow what the people is doing. Like, if you go see like these big YouTubers right now that are on the south side, they can get 300 people in their live stream easy. They can get 1,000 people easy, 2,000 people easy. All they gotta do is talk about Kanye. I'm telling you. I was going through, and it seemed like it's a lot more in that audience. About time I'm back. Shucks, you always put 4 up in the chat. You got 5 stars now. Finally. Whew. I got 2:30 in. I'm about to get up out of here. Storm. Look, I'm pulling for you, bro. Look, I'm pushing you. Go ahead. This is the time, boy, because look, you got other people speaking out saying stuff too. Look, I heard some big names out there talking against it. I'm out here being messy as it can be. Well, I'm trying to make sure we on YouTube, we eating. You know what I mean? Like, so no. I came out here and said something. You know what I mean? I just didn't make it my title. I made it my title up here, boy. I'd have got 1,000 people up here today. They had me on the call in and everything. Look, remember, Jesus' own people turn on him. And yup. Look, yup. Pilot, boy. Look, 2 Timothy 3:2. Indeed, all those who desire to live godly lives in Christ Jesus will be persecuted. Well, that's what the tribulation is. Persecution. But when they start persecuting the church, that's what I'm gonna speak. I'm telling you, people don't know what I really be on. Just watch. I'm Kahana. Yes, people go. Trip. Remember when Pekeki said she would be the dessert? I try not to remember it. You know what I mean? Like that temptation, boy. Lord have mercy. Oh, I try to get these thoughts these vain thoughts out of my head. But I'm gonna drive both sides of the street. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Don't seem like you agree with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how I did it? It was like, I ain't saying he was right. I ain't saying he was wrong, right? Hey, Star, that's how you do it. That's like, look, I don't know, was he wrong? I don't know if he was right. What do you think? You know what I mean? Did it don't look like you on nobody's side? Like, man, I don't know though. He did do this. I don't know though. But then he did this. He said this though. But that's how reporters do it. They try to get the top story. I'm telling you, man, them big YouTubers that keep the story lit in the neighborhood, you know which ones I'm talking about. I don't want to call them out. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be calling people out here. Not on the south side. They don't play that. I'm talking about them big YouTubers, boy. The audience be like 300 in there already. You know what I'm saying? The lowest they go get is 100 people up in their chat. But I can guarantee you, them 100 people, they steady 100 people that come back. And that, right, my friend, you got to know how these streets roll. That's YouTube streets. You got to know how these streets roll. This right now, it's going to be somebody else's name that's going to go up in there with Kanye name in a minute. You know what I mean? But I don't think you want to put Nori name in this period. Leave him out of this. You don't want them problems. Period. The YouTuber like Ryan Smith Fish. Oh Lord have mercy. I forgot about that guy. You remember him? Retro. Retro. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm supposed to be left. I'm up here still talking. Because man, look, right, what you think? Comment below. Yeah. Drop a comment. Look, we go out there, we do a search party for Kanye, right? Where is he now? Let's go looking for him. Yeah, everybody out there doing a search party. Did y'all hear what he said today? He dropped a new one. Look, Kanye gonna get out here on YouTube. He gonna be a YouTuber. Look, I'm telling you, put it in the title. It's so funny though, because yesterday I seen somebody out there. They got a channel called Kanye Live. That junk was popping. I watched it. It had it had like 700 and some subs. Look, I seen it again later. That junk had over 2,000 subs. I was cracking up, but wasn't nobody saying nothing in the chat. Somebody's channel just popped overnight. I'll tell you, 100 people. Only number that matters now is 144 until the third temple of Jerusalem is completed. Boy, look, and he stand up in there and say, I am God. And everybody gonna look at him and say, oh, you are the Messiah? And they gonna start bowing to him and he gonna start tricking the people. I'm telling you. Boy, I'm ready for that. They ain't gonna trick me, boy. I'm like, you ain't God. If you God, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? You ain't him. But the devil, he be fronting. You know who I used to think it was, Con? I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, I used to think it was him. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on, man. Oh. I feel like I'm starting trouble out here in these streets. It's funny when you realize as a content creator what YouTube worth and many expect it. Because I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like I thought until I found out after I got monetized. I was like, man, YouTube out here getting people. I thought YouTube was out here taking care of people, getting big money, boy. Nope. Oh my goodness, man. It's 2 hours and 38 minutes in. I'm supposed to have been gone, but I'm out here having fun. I'm enjoying myself, man. We got somewhere we can go. People keep checking in. I ain't hit this live button in a couple of days, man. Look, I've been under the weather. Now I feel better about my day. I'm ready to get it popping. Oh, Lord have mercy. 7 people in the house. Let me get up out it now. Just in case, you know what I mean? Look, take care, Trip. I'm trying to, but I can't leave yet. I just took a break. I went to the bathroom. I got an extra 20 minutes in me now. Tell you, boy, you get you a live button, boy, it changed your life. I'm telling you. Look, it's a horror to be here in your stream. An honor. I thought he said a horror. Don't honor. Man, look here, Retro. You are You are a TV personality. You are a radio personality. Retro somebody. I'm letting y'all know. Any good people got a big heart. I'm telling you, I had a chance to meet them in person. You know what I mean? Like, I was excited. When I came through the door at the pinball place, Retro was standing right by the door. He was like, there he is. Like, there go that guy right there. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. So, Retro, you know, congratulations, man, for coming out here, Las Vegas. I don't know if you made money while you were here. Now, I hope that you did. If you played anything, I hope you ain't lose much. What you using to have your green screen on your live stream? I use the StreamYards in the green screen, and I just go find me some stuff. Just that simple. Look, I got a cam right here, webcam, 4K webcam, right? I can show you the green screen right behind me. But all I gotta do is I gotta erase something, but I don't want to erase nothing yet. But yeah, that's it. Ain't nothing to it. You know what I mean? Just jump up in there. Play this song. Let me see. Let's see. Let's do it. I gotta do it like this. Let me see. Go over here and do this. And then go here. And then go here. And then go here. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't want to let me go there? Okay, I could do it like. We'll do it like this then. Since it's trying to block me out of my system. Let's see, Bluetooth. Got that connected, boom. And then we go over here, boom. Go back up in here. Let's see. And then we go to the chat.
Washington's inflationary spending.
Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Let's go.
In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless.
Lost his soul, huh?
How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold? I saw in the wind when it breeze, yo. Just remember that you were talking to me, though. You need to wash away you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been
Kanye,
through. I mean, after all
we got your back. That's what Kahana said.
Hey, yo, I know some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. And now you wanna give me back and you're gonna show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, well, I got homies. But in the end, it's still so long.
Boy, she making that song sound good, though. I ain't gonna front. That's his rap lyrics. Dope.
Somewhere far along this road, I lost a soul to a woman so heartless.
I ain't trying to lose my soul to no money or a woman.
Could you be so heartless?
Look, but we do know how heartless women can get, right? Certain ones. Let's say it like that. How could you be?
So dark to evil,
Hey.
bringing out a sentiment that I don't know. I decided we weren't gonna speak, so while we up 3 a.m. on the phone, what did you be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, shit said ain't cold. Won't stop, won't mess my groove up, cause I already know how this can go. You run and tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months, then you gon' see. You'll never find nobody better than me. In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road,
We out here looking out for Ye. Oh, Lord, I guess it's a Ye day. Look, copyright Jackie. You already know.
Talking. Baby, let's just knock it off. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know about me and you. So I
But you know what? This is Fanny Isabella. If y'all check her out, this is her cover song on her channel. You know what I mean? So she can sing a little something right there. Fanny Isabella.
And you can make it right. I'm gonna take off tonight into the night.
Yeah, this was monster. You know what I'm telling you? Yeah.
Somewhere far along this road, I lost a soul.
Yeah.
So heartless.
All right, so let me go ahead and cut it. Let me just go ahead and cut it. That right there for Kanye. Look, that was a special request right there. Whew, boy, Kanye, boy, don't let it get you down, man. It's happening to everybody out there that claim they're a man. Don't worry about it. Whew. But you know what, man? I do want to say, man, with all jokes aside, man, you know what I mean? Like, we should all be able to have an opinion about stuff without getting people upset, you know, fired up. Like, it shouldn't be no problem, you know, for us to just be ourselves. And I feel like it's a problem for him to be himself, period. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to ever be able to be himself. There's some stuff I don't agree with him about. I don't agree about a lot of stuff with that dude. She rocking this joint. I'm telling you, she did her thing. She did her thing. That's a cover song. Yeah. Fanny Isabella, you know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean, you don't mind that one. Let's eat. What you eating? You so not hungry. I wasn't gonna stay till 3, but shucks, I guess I'm just gonna stay the whole 3 hours. I don't know how I did it. And we talked most of the time, you know what I mean? And we had Auntie Grace, she joined, you know what I mean? And I just basically just been out here just kind of keeping the people together, giving us something to do. I didn't really have a set agenda today. I was just going to tell people what I kept on seeing in my community and on my timeline. All I seen was Kanye. So I just didn't put the topic on. I ain't mean to come out here and just talk about that. But that seems like that's what everybody talk about. So that will be the last time I talked about it. I won't come back out here on the next live stream and say anything about it, unless it get worse than it is. Because they talk about canceling him, you know what I mean? And they talk about you know, he's a culture vulture. They've been saying all these things about him for a long time, you know, and to me, you know what I mean, this is somebody that I kind of like. I wouldn't say I grew up around him because he was in the music around the time I was listening to hip hop with State Property, you know what I mean, Dame Dash, you know, Jay, like the first Jay, like the real Jay-Z, you know what I mean, like their president Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, like old school Jay-Z. I'm talking about the movie Paid in Full, you know, with Money Making Mitch and Sonny, Uncle Sonny, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the old school Jay-Z, old school Kanye, old school Def Jam, old school Rockaware, Rock Nation. Like that was stuff I was raised on with Benny Siegel, you know what I mean, and the Young Boys and all the rest of them, you know what I mean. Look, it depends, huh? Look, you laughing, Mitch. Look, y'all ain't never seen that movie, huh? Paid in Full. Oh man, that's a dope movie. You got to see that movie. You know what I mean? If you ain't never seen, that's a Dame Dash movie. You know what I mean? That Paid in Full. You gotta check that out, man. I'm telling you, you'll love that movie if you ain't never seen. And if you ain't never seen State Property, oh, check that one out. They got State Property 1 and 2. Oh, Paper Soldiers. Remember Paper Soldiers? That was when Kevin Hart first came out. You know what I mean? Paper Soldiers was good. It was funny. You know, old school guys like Pac, Biggie, LL Cool J, NWA, they weren't punks. They won't. You forgot Ice-T, the money making bitch. I'm telling you, the Uncle Sonny, every time Mitch came in the room, he said, there go money making Mitch. Got all this money up in here, don't share with nobody. Oh my God, boy, that was my movie. I ain't gonna lie. And then I called Mitch a couple times, like, yeah, to go money making Mitch in the house, right? Y'all ain't know what I was referring to, but my cousin did. He was like, I'm gonna call him music making Mitch. Exactly, the real thing before. Boy, I'm telling you, man, I used to love some old state property, boy. Benny Siegel was one of the dopest rappers, you know, and then, man, I loved Dame Dash, you know what I mean, as a mobile, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like a businessman, you know, Dame Dash, man, he was everything to me at the time because he was young. And him and Jay together, what they looked like, you know what I mean? Like I thought that they would have been in squash their differences, but they never got back together. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I guess you started to feel like the way Jay moved on without Dame, you know what I mean? Like Dame, yo, it was some bad breakups in business. Ice-T was the first gangster though. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Ice-T, boy. He was, yeah. I used to like DJ Quick though. Ice Cube, Ice-T, Dr. Dre, Warren G. Warren G wasn't really, you know, his album, it was cool. You know what I mean? But as far as him as an artist, he could have actually been bigger. Because that album that came out, it was dope. You know, he had the twins on there. You know what I mean? He spelled the word wrong, but he was freestyling. You know what I mean? But boy, look, Eazy-E. Now that was my dude. You talk about Eazy-E. Easy does it, boy. What you say? Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, coach suits some hoop. A car pulls up. Who can it be? Look, y'all know it. He rolled down his windows and started to say, it's all about making that GTA because the boys in the hood is always hard, boy. Boy, then DJ Quick came out with that curl. Look, I'm waiting for, look, y'all think they're going to bring the curl back? Now, they brought the high top fade and the slopes and all that stuff back, but they ain't never bring the curl. Boy, look, yeah, Eminem. Boy, Eminem came out in 1999. I'm telling you, because me and my boy Tone was living together. DJ Quick was the boy. DJ Quick, look, I'm telling you, Quick is in the house. Yeah, boy, yo, remember AMG? High C. Remember his boys? Second to None. Oh, Second to None. Boy, they have some dope albums. I'm telling you, DJ Quick, all them, they have some dope albums. See, a lot of people went into the West Coast at the time, but me, I was bumping it. When Snoop first came out, his first album, when he came out with Dr. Dre, 187 on the undercover car, when he was doing like this in the video, boy, we was like, oh, it's so hard. He was, yeah. Snoop Eastwood. Q wrote for Easy. I heard that. I heard that. But he said, goddamn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hard, now you just went soft. Heard you was down with the AK. And then I see you on a video with Miss Chalet, looking like straight bozos. Look, Public Enemy. Oh, yo, check this out. Check this out. Public Enemy was hot, right? I lived in Virginia at the time. Final Say TV, salute Tribulation Kids, the best channel on YouTube. Oh, he gave me 5 stars. Look, don't say that. They gonna come out here and get your boy. They'll bag him up. Take me around the corner. You thought your channel was big, huh? Thought you had the best channel. I'm show you what we do to people with the best channel around here in these streets. But look, I'm gonna be real. Back in the day when Public Enemy was hot, right? I lived in Virginia. And we was at the Coliseum. There's a Coliseum the street on Coliseum, right? And there's a whole bunch of hotels and stuff that's on the Coliseum. Well, one day I'm out there with my homeboys from Pond Chapel, and we walked up to Coliseum. Yo, I'm telling you, we was at the Red Roof Hotel. Flavor Flav was there. This is around the time that Public Enemy is hot. Flavor Flav was there with his cousin Mousy. I promise you. Flav had a big old bucket of chicken right here, and he had a pistol. And his cousin had a pistol. And they was talking to us, and they was chilling. They was on their way to the room, but they was showing us the love. I seen Flavor Flav then. Yeah, so no. Public Enemy. Look, I grew up with Bone Thugs and Harmony, boy. When they came singing that harmony, I thought they was gonna really do something big. But because of what was going on, man, with the East Coast, West Coast beat, what was going on with Death Row, and what was going on with Dre and Snoop and everybody, it was just so much stuff that they didn't really get to get in the game like they wanted to. And then when they started saying Busy was crazy, and he out there messing with the TNT bombs and stuff, I like his story was a little peculiar. I'm like, man, who does that? But when one of them came out and started speaking against the industry, I want to say it was it's the dark one, not Busy. I don't remember all their names, but he started speaking against the industry. You can find a lot of that stuff that he was saying on YouTube. Look, everyone in the chat, have a great day. We appreciate you, Funnel Say TV. Let's say I met Lil Wayne back in 2012 in person. Brother is fire. Yo, Lil Wayne stepped up his game back in those days, man. Because when he came out, I was thinking, man, they ain't really all that. But when they was just Cash Money Brothers, or I don't remember what they was, but Juvie. I used to think Juvie was the tightest one. I ain't think Lil Wayne was when he came out with Bling Bling. Every time I see some Bling Bling, I hated the song. But when you hate songs like that, that's a hit. And I'm telling you, Lil Wayne used to look like a little kid to me. You know what I mean? And I just didn't see it. You know what I mean? But then when he came out with that Fireman joint, boy, that joint changed the game. Boy, Lil Wayne came out there, boy, he said he was the greatest rapper of all time. People was believing him, like, yeah. And then he started getting out there like, Wayne, Look, the Tribulation Kids, peace and power, bro. Have a great day. Just checking in the salute. I'm gone. I appreciate you, Final Say TV, man. Much love to you, boy. Let me see. Storm TV, salute. Yeah, they got a lot of twists and turns. I'm telling you, crazy. That's him. Yep, Crazy Bone. Yep. But you know, then hold on. Remember the rumor? How they said Easy got killed? They said it was a rumor, but I know that you heard what I heard. I heard it was an injection. In them days. I mean, why we can't talk about it? I mean, shucks. I mean, did you hear about it? Shucks. Cash Money Records, they must have owed somebody money. They changed their name quick. And it never went back because they probably all came in as a deal. And they got out that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, the industry is so wicked, so shady, man. Some of the stuff that you just seen or heard, you know, and then they had a movie called, the series Empire. Empire kind of told a little bit of it. Was like, who was the other brother from Louisiana? Dang, I got this name. Juvie or the other one. He went to jail. I'm thinking of him right here. He went to jail. I know who you talking about. He went to jail. I can't think of his songs, though. I can't think of not one of his songs. But I know it was Juvie and it was the other dude. You're going to have me go and look now. I know who you talking about, though. I don't know. It was Slim, Baby. We say it was. I heard inside conversation. Yeah. I heard Kevin. Now see, I never really got into Kevin Gates' music. I ain't even gonna lie. I've always heard about him, and I never really got into David Banner. There's a lot of people that was coming out from the South. I wasn't really getting into the South music at the time. I would listen to T.I. That was it. From the South was T.I. and Ghetto Boys. Boy, Ghetto Boy, Scarface. Scarface, I wasn't listening to nothing but Scarface at one time, boy. Now you talk about some hardcore albums. Look, even Bishop Bill had a hard one. Oh, now we talk about music of my generation. Now that's good music. Soulja Boy. So look, I ain't never really listened to no Soulja Boys like that. Look, I can't take that call right yet, but I will take it eventually. But yeah, man, Soulja Boy, with the industry deeper than the minds of Minota. I'm telling you, it's Soulja Boy. When Soulja Boy got to cranking that Soulja Boy, he started right here on YouTube. That Soulja Boy started right here. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm telling you, man, there's a dude right now that's connected to Soulja Boy on YouTube, and he is the best YouTuber of this year. I would say he's the rookie of the year. You know what I mean? I would tilt my hat to him, even though I don't agree with everything. You know what I'm saying? But for who he is and what he's doing out here on YouTube, I tilt my hat to him. And that's I need speed. I show speed. I show speed is connected to Soulja Boy. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, you know what I mean? Like, he a good YouTuber as far as how he keeps his audience. You know what I mean? Like, he coming live, you know what I mean? He'll talk to them, you know what I mean? Like, he got love. I'm telling you, I'm not one that hate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I like to see everybody shining. You know what I mean? But this YouTuber, he can get 80,000 people in his live stream. He can get 50,000 people in his live stream. He can get 100,000 people in his live stream. How do I know? Because I've been in that live stream like that. I ain't seen it like that. You know what I mean? And what is he doing? He's a gamer, or he being himself, or he making his own content. I don't feel like he's out there trying to follow every wave. He's creating his own way. So I want to say I show speed. I give him love. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know who he is, check him out. He on YouTube. Dude go live all the time. But I'm telling you, he get a live stream busting. And I might not agree with his message or with, everything he's saying and doing, but he's connected to Soulja Boy. When you said Soulja Boy, it made me think about him. You know what I mean? Because dude is actually is a big YouTuber. I mean, I think his platform like 3 million. Look, we barely even get to 5,000 up in here. Shucks. Look, thanks, Mitch. Ludacris. Oh, yeah, Ludacris. When he came out, now that was some records that he spent. You know what I mean? But to me, he started getting more commercial. You know what I mean? He started losing where he came from. You know what I mean? Like that with beer and chicken. You know what I mean? Like he like I'm talking about like Ludacris always been a lyrical genius. You know what I mean? But I think once he started getting into the movie scene and stuff like that, a lot of these rappers, they lose their grind, they lose their grit. You know what I mean? Like they ain't as gritty as they was when they was in the streets and they was making music hungry. Once you come up in this game, just like me, I was hungry when I first started my channel, but now I ain't as hungry no more. I ain't gonna get out here and work and bust my ass for what? Did you know Bones owed a artist Soulja Boy sued the boy for that name? Really? Nope. I ain't know that. But I know one thing. Soulja Boy got paid. You know what I mean? Like, look. I don't be trying to look at nobody money or nothing like that. But that one right there, now he can say some stuff too. You talk about Kanye, Soulja Boy, he could go viral any day from just speaking his mind too. It's only a few people that was like that. That's Tupac, Kanye, and Soulja Boy. Who else that was out there like wow like that? Like that's everything Kanye doing. That's what Tupac did. If Tupac could have had the video, I mean, had the internet in his day, everything he said would go viral. Everything, because Pac disagreed. You know what I mean? That you get a lot of people in the business that are yes men. Yeah, yes, boss. Whatever you say, boss. Pac, nope. Look, Das affects the fathers. What? Das affects. Das affects my hip bones connected to my knee bone. My knee bones connected to my heart. What is a heart? I'm never got a chance to ask. Hey, Michelle, I see you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I quit. Yeah, we on it. Look, Tupac was the first to speak out. You know what I'm saying, about the industry. You know what I mean? That kill Illuminati. Look, they was adding up Tupac, all them numbers and stuff. Like, it all made sense, right? Look, how many of y'all still say Pac is alive? Look, they found him on YouTube. At least they said it was him. They had him side by side. We looking at it like, is that him? Oh my God. Look, if you can flow like Busta Rhymes back in the day, man, look. You talk about some, man, when they used to pay you for them videos and you used to go out there and make videos and stuff like that for your brand or your whatever it is that you made, your music, Busta used to have the best videos. He used to have the biggest budget. Man, Busta, you talk about somebody big, man, who else was making songs with Janet Jackson? I'm talking about, man, Busta, if he wanted to be the best, biggest sensation of all times, he could, and he already did. You know what I'm saying? Busta, that was one of my favorite MCs just because of his style. You know what I mean? But he couldn't be faded. Like, you talk about skills, Busta Rhymes. For sure. That dude right there, boy. Him and Spliff, I seen him in concert. You know what I mean? Him and Spliff, oh man. Happy her. Look, I'll take my weeping widow. Look, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here though, because I'm 3 hours, man. I'm just sitting up here talking like, man, we talking old times, and I ain't got nothing to do, man. I'm just gonna sit up here live. I'm 3 hours in. Let me get up out of here, y'all, because I 3:07 in. I gotta go. I'm about to look up and some of Busta Rhymes' flows are Arcadians be killing it, man. I think because his videos made his everything that he said in his records come to life. You know what I mean? Like it like Busta Rhymes was a dope MC, you know what I mean? And you know, I think he could still do it if he want to, but he choose, you know what I mean, to kind of be in the background. Like Busta a boss. Look, there's people that could really be in the game if they want to and make hits if they want to. But the Busta and E40. Oh my God. I wanna be saved. Is a kid I say who? I wanna be saved. That was my joint. I ain't gonna lie. I used to listen to that joint over and over. They all need to pay homage to Run DMC. They started it all. It's getting chicken. It's chicken. It's chicken to rock up. You know, Run DMC, man. I used to want to be like Run. You know what I mean? Like, cause I used to watch Crush Groove all the time. Crush Groove was my movie. If you ask me what was my favorite movie of all time, probably Crush Groove and Life. Them two movies right there. Cause Life is funny. It's super funny. And Crush Groove, man, it showed the history of our music and the culture of where hip hop came from. You know what I mean? And what Def Jam had to go through. Russell Simmons to get Def Jam. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I used to love the Fat Boys. I used to love them. Disorderlies, La Crush Groove, Fat Boys, that was my joint right there. You know, I used to like the Human Beatbox. I did, you know what I mean? That used to be my joint. The Crush Groove was a good one. I loved it. Disorderlies was funny too, you know what I mean? But all you can eat, that was my joint. All you can eat. That joke used to be dope, man. I'm up here. See, I ain't even want to leave because I'm up here flashbacking to the past, man. If y'all don't know what we talk about, man, y'all look up some of this stuff that we said. Go back in the video and look up some of the Tone Loc. I liked his brother better though. I ain't gonna lie. MJ, I liked it. Young MC. They both had hits, you know what I mean? But Tone Loc, you know, I'm trying to think. B Street was, yo, Turbo and Ozone. We up here reminiscing. I'm getting chills. I'm telling you, talking about some of this old stuff. Turbo and Ozone. When he started dancing on the roof, oh Lord, have mercy. Once he started dancing on the roof, I wanted to break dance for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we just rewinded that back so many times. The Turbo was a dope dancer. Ozone was cool, but Turbo, boy, he was dope. Look, Tone Loc. Look, wild thing. Oh my gosh. Biz Markie. Friends. Mm-hmm. Look, all you can eat. I'm saying that was my joke. Talks vlog. What you doing up here? Well, you should be asleep. I don't know what you doing up right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Where you at? What you doing in here? You need to get some sleep. Funky Cole Medina. Yo, that is funny to be. I need sleep. Nah, look, Curtis Blow. No, Kumo D. That was my dude. That was my dude, Kumo D. No. MC Light. When MC Light hit the stage, I need to get up out of here. MC Light hit the stage. Auntie Grace, what you doing up here? She got the hearts in the chat. We up in here talking old hip hop. Look, nah, breaking B Street. Boy, breaking. What was the other one? What was the other one with the tiger joint? I can't remember what it's called. Leroy. Remember Leroy? What's it called? JJ. Oh my God. JJ Fat. It's supersonic. Boy, I'm telling you, some people could do it, some people couldn't. I couldn't. But when she broke that down, boy, that was style. Boy, JJ Fad. Oh my God. Like Mitch, you remember JJ? Oh my gosh, well, that's so funny to me. Hey, but you know what? That's when we had good R&B though. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like, what happened to good R&B music? We used to be able to sing some of the stuff that they used to have. You know what I mean? Like, man, Bobby Brown had a good record. I don't care what nobody said. Boy, that Smooth Criminal was a Smooth Criminal. I don't know. I was in the 6th grade though when it came out. Look, what the F, Mike in the house? What have I come into? I'm telling you, Mike, we up here talking old school, old school. We just brought out that Bobby Brown stuff right now. Yeah, I remember. Too Loud Crew. I know you do. You explained it the other day. He ain't played it. I'm like, Mitch. All of a sudden, out the blue, Eric B and Rakim. Rakim was my boy right there. I used to make a move, make him clap their hands. I'm telling you, Eric B was my dude. Yo, when people don't know, my rap group, we performed for Eric Sherman, you know what I mean, in Las Vegas at the Lexor Hotel. I told the story plenty of times, you know what I mean, but since we talking old hip hop, I might as well tell the story again. We wrote our rhymes the night before. You know what I mean? And my brother and my cousin hooked up the audition for us to rap for Eric Sherman. Man, we went down to the hotel. I met Salt Pepper. I met Spinnerella at my cousin's house. Look, I gave her my demo. I ain't never heard nothing from her. But I went to her studio, her, Vic, and all the rest. I met a lot of these people. But man, we performed for Eric Sherman. I ain't know my rhyme. I pulled the rap out and I started rapping in front of Eric Sherman like boom, boom, boom. And I finished it. He looked at me like, where they from? I was like, they from California, but me, I'm from Virginia. He is like, y'all sound like us. We was about to get signed. Bud had a manager doing my business. I said, I'll never let nobody talk for me ever again, ever. A Tribe Called Quest. You know, you had to be abstract to like Tribe Called Quest. And even Blue Cheese. I did not like Blue Cheese. You know, like Father MC. Look, I was more or less like a Big Daddy Kane, the smooth operator. Boy, I liked what he was saying. Look, De La Soul, you had to be just like Tribe Called Quest. You had to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like you had to be abstract. You had to like leaders of the new school. You had to like these different elements of rappers. Like the scenario, that was their whole crew. You know what I mean? Like De La Soul, Paperboy. Oh my God, I'm about to go. I don't believe he just did that. Did he only have that one hit? Did he only have that one hit? I'm saying, because I ain't never heard no Paperboy album ever. Poor Righteous Teachers was nice. They was nice. Poor Righteous Teachers, boy. I heard they can still play that song right now, and that junk is still banging. KRS One, yeah. My love's gonna get you, love gonna get you, love's gonna get you. That was my junk. Black Monks. Look, I ain't get into that one. I got into Black Moon though. Like Black Moon was my joint. You know what I mean? It was a lot of black different things though. Look, digital under boy. Humpty, boy, the Humpty dance is a chance to do the. Come on, boy, I'm up here doing the Humpty right now. Look, I think Diddy was only one hit. Diddy had a whole album. His album hit after Notorious. He had an album called Diddy and the Family. It was actually pretty good. Yo, you know what my junk was? What was it called? Junior Mafia, boy, that they had a good record. Ghetto Boys, Heavy. I couldn't get into Heavy D. I could never get into Heavy D. I just couldn't understand why he's so big out here dancing. I couldn't get into Heavy D. Heavy Too Short. I seen Too Short out here in real life. Yeah, I seen Too Short. He was walking through, you know what I'm saying? Like cool people. Look, Diddy was the same name, Paperboy hit song. Oh well, the Coogee rap. Boy, Kahana, you better stop. You better stop. You Rob Bass, Kahana, you better stop. Stop, Kahana. Stop right there on Coogee rap. I used to listen to a lot of Queens rappers. MC Ran, I didn't get into that. Ran by himself wasn't a good solo artist. He wasn't good. Him as a group with NWA, great. And, but him by himself, MC Ran, it didn't work. Now, the DO to the C, that's a classic album right there. The Doc. Look, African Bambaataa, look, Star. I'm gonna stay away from that one right there. Just because of what be going on out here on YouTube, I ain't saying nothing about Bambaataa. Look, Child Rock Boy, Crooklyn Dodgers. Yeah, I remember that. Look, Young MC bust the move. I was telling him Young MC was better than his brother. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Young MC too. You know, they tell him Tone Loc. Tone Loc was all right, but his brother was better, boy. Look, nope, Bamboo. Look, They said stuff was going on in apartment 12B. I don't want to talk about it, dog. Leave it alone. Look, UTF all. Kahana, you showing your age out here in these streets. UTX class. The red, in the blue, in the green, sissy. I used to look at that stuff like it was too much for me. I'm sorry, I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into too much of the African stuff. It was too much for me. I'm telling you. I did used to rock the African medallion though. Y'all, yeah, I had the medallion with a little bit of dye in the front and my flat top. Yeah. Remember when Spike Lee came out with the shoes, the X shoes? They had the X hat, the Malcolm X hat, all this stuff. Like, then the movie came out, like, man, that's too long. You ain't gonna be watching this movie all day. Look, Nas, every album Nas has ever put out. Show him the love. That's my dude right there. I mess with Nas. I mess with Prodigy too with Mobb Deep. Prodigy's my dude. He died on my birthday. That dude spoke some truth. You want to talk about the stuff Kanye talking about? Go back and look at the stuff that Prodigy spoke out there about the industry. You know what I'm saying? And then they said that he swallowed an egg. He choked on an egg. Mystical. Mystical has some stuff, but Mystical, I ain't really too much getting to him big cut. Man, they said Mystical, some stuff he had some issues. Look, Shaba. Oh, dear, you trying to be funny now. We used to use Shaba Ranks, boy, for every joke. Oh my God, I had that MC Light paper thin, boy. But Cappuccino, oh boy, MC Light could destroy any MC, man or female, back in them days. I'm sorry, she was a real MC. MC Light, boy. You know what I mean? Like them is some old names, man, that we brought up in the chat today. Like that really just took me back. I had a lot of fun. I didn't think I could sit out here this long in the live stream, but I just had so much fun, man. Just being able to go back. And now I feel like as soon as this live stream ends, we're gonna be like, dang, I should have said such and such. Mystical was a Marine, so had tons of was he? I never knew he was a Marine. For real. They made him seem crazy. Look, and then he got out and they put him back in again. They saying that his sexual preference, they say he couldn't keep his man together. You know what I'm saying? Look, MC Light is the dudette. Look, I'll bring her back to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Like the little Light. I loved her accent. Look, remember Moni in the middle? Where they at? Where's she at? Look, Queen Latifah. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like it was just too much black stuff for me at the day. I mean, not black stuff, like the African stuff. Like I didn't understand it. Like what they talk about. Queen Latifah came through with the whole turban on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, well, teach us, but don't act like we ain't apart. Like they separated themselves. I'm serious. That's why he yelled. I'm gonna set my playlist to this chat. Let's go. No, I'm saying it was just too much back in the day. Like I rocked the African band, the African medallions and stuff. But had I known what was going on in the neighborhood at apartment in them days, I don't know that I would have been listening to that. There's certain music I just did not listen to, especially when it was like it wasn't that it was too much of it. I'm just saying, like, it just Public Enemy was enough. I met Chuck D in person. He good people, you know. Met him in person too. Met Brand Nubians. What's his name? Safari X. Safari, was that his name? Safari? No, yo, there's a rapper named Safari X. He was a Muslim. Yo, his music was fire. Nobody ever knew about him. I rocked him in the 90s. I'm glad I just thought about that. Safari X. If you ever can find any of his music, I'm telling you right now, his music was fire. You talk about a rapper that never came out, that one right there. Safari X. Look, let's see. Blood, my undisputed champs of Bob Marley. Yeah, that's a given. Look, I got some Safari. You got some Safari. You know who he is? Yo, I'm telling you, I thought I was the only person in the world that knew about Safari X. You know what I mean? I thought he was one of the dopest rappers at the time. And I'm going to tell you, of all time right now, if he would have ever made another album, who was my favorite rapper at the time was DLC. I said it once. DLC was NWA at first. You know what I mean? Like, yo, everything they was. Yo, the Doc, when he lost his voice, I was disappointed, man. I was so disappointed. Bob Marley was his own fucking vibe. Yeah, that is true. But I'm just saying, look, I can do the mumble rap. No mumble rap for me, ever. When the 2000 rappers came, like when the year 2000 came, when they were saying that we was getting ready to have the computer glitch, they was talking about Y2K. They saying all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? I was saying to myself coming into the 2000 year or the new century, I was not going to listen to these 2000 rappers because I was seriously rapping at the time like, yo, I wanted to be real with mine. You know what I mean? Like these MCs to me was whack. Well, they came in and they was whack to me. But now, if you listen to these MCs, they will never be like Kanye. They will never be like Tupac. They would never be like Prodigy. They would never be like Keith Murray or any of these MCs. Look, yeah, none of y'all said Keith Murray. Frank is in the house. Keith Jenkins is in the house. Salute to you. I appreciate you. The Eastern acid rap from Detroit. I ain't never heard that one. Eshan. I ain't never heard of him. But I would say these 2000 you'll never hear a rapper like those rappers we used to listen to that used to come out there and speak the truth. You know what I mean? That made you go out there and you find your information. It was because of what Nas said. It was because of what Jay said. It was because of what Tupac said. It was because of what Prodigy said. They all made me want to go see what is this society, the secret society that they talking about. It was the music. You know what I mean? Our favorite entertainers. You know, what did Prodigy say in Who Shot You? He said, secret society trying to keep an eye on me. You know what I mean? When he said that type of stuff, like we was listening. You know what I mean? That made us like really want to come out here and look into it. You know what I mean? They said can't understand what they saying. Well, who was that? A lot of these rappers. Look, I still cringe when I hear Ja Rule. Oh man, Ja Rule. You know, I think it's just that he just thought he tried too hard. You know, when he came out with his shirt off. You know what I mean? And then he came with the bandanas and he was tying them up. And then he was a little dude. You know what I mean? Like everybody didn't take him serious, I don't think. But he actually made hits. He made a lot of hits. And I'm going to tell you, 50 came through and shut him down. He shut him down. There's nothing that Ja Rule could ever say to me to make me change my mind. 50 shut that man down. All the way down. Yeah, thanks. And 50 killed his career. I mean, shut him down. I mean, I don't think he ever had a song really that big after he came out. Like he wasn't gonna go to no award shows because 50 came into the game and he just like bullied him all the way. Like, give me your spot. You go sit down somewhere. Let's say MJ salute. Let's say, oh, don't get me wrong. I jammed to the back in the day, but looking back, total cringe. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. You know, I ain't really. I was never really in too deep there, but I think when Murder Inc. got indicted or investigated, I think they just went away anyway. You know what I mean? Like they never really existed, and they had hits too. Tap in, family. Y'all in the comments. Okay, for sure. For sure. Let me see what we got. Let's see. Yeah, man, but that's for real, boy. It's hectic out here in these streets. Just so no. It took me to another page. It took me to oops. Oh wow, oops. Let me see. All right, so look, I'm 3:30 in. I done stayed out here a lot longer. Look, I probably just said something that's gonna upset some people. You know, especially what I said about, it was just too much at one time, you know what I mean, with the African Bambaataa and Zulu Nation and what was it? It was just a whole bunch, like Queen Latifah, like they we already had Public Enemy. I was good there, you know what I mean? But it seemed like they forced it on us, like at that time. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people didn't look at that. You know what I mean? Like I grew up thinking I was American. I had just found out I was African American, and now they telling me to go back to Africa. I was trying to figure it out, like what is going on here? And then I'm feeling like over time I learned, you know what I mean, that just the history of of the black man. You know what I mean? Like we ain't got no homeland. I'm American. I was born in the United States. Period. You know what I mean? For y'all to say I'm something other than that, you know what I mean? That I just disagree. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, I ain't got no homeland is what they tell me. So I'm checking in. Look, at least y'all got a country y'all can go to, and they say that y'all welcome. Look, they can't. I'm just keeping it real, man. Look, this is stuff that society need to talk about. We talked about music today, man. We talked about a lot of stuff, and it all circled around us being able to see what's out here on these YouTube streets. So, man, before I get up out of here, I'm going to say, hold your head, Kanye. Hold your head, Nori. Hold your head, anybody that's out there that's agreeing with them or disagreeing with them. Whatever you do, hold your head. Don't let nobody make you put your head down. You stick up for what you believe in. Man, can't nobody make you change your opinion or sway to what they want you to sway to because it fits to their narrative or agenda. We get out here and we are free thinkers. We get out here and we have fun. This was a fun conversation. Need more of this vibe. And see, we had fun. And that's what it's about, man. I'm thanking you guys for coming through. I did have fun with you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sometimes I can get a little too excited and I can talk a little bit too much mess. But when we have seen this for ourselves over time, we seen that Ye can get out here and say whatever he want to say, and he gonna go viral just from saying it. He said it already. A lot of stuff that was controversial back then when he first spoke out on TRL. You know what I mean? Like with Carson Daly. I think that was with Carson Daly. You know what I mean? But he went off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? He went off the script. He was not really reading the script. He went off of it. He went off his own. And he had his own plan and agenda, but he spoke on it. You know what I mean? And look, they tore him down then, and he was able to walk in society a free man again. That's going to be the same thing here. Like, it's the story right now, but it's not going to be the story forever. We need to be hashtag free thinkers. Thank you, Kahana. That's the truth, man. Y'all continue to think for yourself, man. You don't need to be a yes man, and you don't have to say yes because they want you to agree. If you disagree, ain't nothing wrong with disagreeing. We should not have to cause a division because we disagree. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm not finna drag nobody. He a human being. He a man like anybody else. I'm a man. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna say some things I probably don't mean. But just because I said it on the live stream does not mean that my heart is set like that to be hateful or disobedient or just foul in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have opinions. Let us be opinionated. It shouldn't cause a division because we disagree. Like, dang, we all got to think the same way. So if I disagree with you, I'm going to get kicked out of society because I disagree. That's not right. You know what I mean? Let Ye be out here and say what he want to say. Like, that's how he feel. Let him say it. It don't necessarily mean that that's the truth. You know what I mean? But a lot that he said was the truth. And if you don't understand what he said, go back and listen to him. The man is crying out. He wants people to hear him. He looking for that attention. He wants that attraction. If y'all hear him, y'all listen to what he about to say next. Pac told us a long time ago, listen to what we saying. That's how you find out if they real. Listen to what they saying. Does he got a message? Is he saying some truth? Then don't counsel him out. Let him say what he got to say. And that's my word. I'm going to get up out of here. Let him say what he got to say, man. You know what I mean? We shouldn't counsel people out because they got an opinion. I got an opinion too. Don't counsel me out. It's just an opinion. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. But 4 people in the house, I appreciate y'all. 35 minutes in. 3:35. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Peace. Thank you. I appreciate you with the F mic. I appreciate you, Keith Jenkins. I appreciate you, Kahana. Frank, Mr. Kool-Aid Man. I appreciate you, Storm. Appreciate you, MJ Recording Studio and the Essence Band. I appreciate all you guys that checked in today, man. Thank you very much for keeping me on my toes and keeping me well entertained. I appreciate you. Y'all have a beautiful day. Much love to Retro Arcade Music, man. Yo, there's a lot of different artists that we have named that we have not talked about in a long time. Man, all y'all get homage. You know what I mean? Everybody that's ever made music before that we've had a chance to hear you. That right there is the love, man. You know what I mean? That we can even bring your name up into a conversation that's relevant with the rest of these great rappers or producers or recording artists. Yo, if you are being talked about, obviously you're doing something in your life, man. So continue to press to your mark and achieve what it is you got to achieve. Don't worry about who's going to try to stop you. They're going to try to stop you, but they can't bring you down. So Kanye, shout out to you, man. Peace. I appreciate y'all. Much love.